The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports. Radio Plus Sports.
With 5 seconds left to go, trying down the right side, throwing it up, and he got it! Good ball movement, Cale Peterson, up and under and in.
And Gracie Gopalin puts it up, puts it in, gets knocked to the floor into the free throw line.
Madigan dumps it for Vandenberg, tries her way over Gopalin. There's a three ball, that one's good. Harder has her, they switch on the screen. Stay with her, here's Keel inside the paint and scores.
It's a lot of contact there.
Peterson with a college three-point shot.
Yes.
Broadcast is sponsored by the following local partners.
Edward Jones, Integrity Saw and Tool, Bauer Chiropractic,
Bondi Family Dental, Baker Cheese, Right Way Home Improvement,
Quest Interiors, Addison Jones Real Estate, Holiday Automotive,
Taco Bell, Bristol Morgan Bank, Coal Oil and Propane,
Pioneer Pit Stop, The Spectrum Call Center, Pizza Ranch,
National Exchange Bank and Trust, LK Interior Systems, Silica for your home,
Radom & Stone Landscape, the offices of Everson and Gibbs, Bob's Pizza,
AirTech, Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Musa Sheet Metal,
Scotty's Auto Works, St. Mary Springs Academy, Canberra Casino,
Fond du Lac Credit Union, Marchant Schmidt, New Medical Center, Dr. Kathy Doyle Kelly, DDS,
Condex Corporation, Fox Valley Savings Bank, BCI Burke, Marian University.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at RadioPlusInfo.com. Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth.
Good evening, everyone, from Neenah High School's Ron Einerson Fieldhouse. Fox Valley Association basketball is on the air. Greg Zonefeld with you here on Radio Plus Sports tonight, where we're going to have a battle among a couple of the top teams in the Fox Valley Association race, as the Fond du Lac Cardinals, the league leaders at 11-2, are on the road tonight for the last game that they will ever play against Neenah High School here in Ron Einerson Fieldhouse. The last season the Rockets will be playing here. They'll move to a brand new high school come next fall. Greg Zoneveld, happy to have you along. Today's game brought to you by these Fond du Lac area Edward Jones Financial Advisors: Robert Bruce, Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, and Patrick Elistad. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Happy to have you along tonight on our Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show as we get ready to set the stage here. 5 minutes or so left in the preliminary junior varsity contest. And over on the far side behind the bleachers, the freshman game going on as well. Fondy winning the freshman game right now by 4. And Neenah up on top here in the junior varsity contest. The Fondy Cardinals coming off a nice win on Tuesday night where they shot lights out, especially in the first half against Appleton East. The 9th-ranked Cardinals of Coach Nick Ford reined in 14 three-pointers in that one, including 10 of 12 outside the arc in the opening half, knocking off Appleton East by a score of 79-61. The 11th win and 13 tries for the Cardinals in FVA play, 15-4 overall, and Fond du Lac rated number 9 right now in the Division I basketball poll. As for the Neenah Rockets, the defending state champions, last year they went 29-1, went all the way down to the Kohl Center, and took home the state championship, defeating Brookfield Central 64-52. Neenah on the season this year, having lost all 5 starters, 8-4 in the FVA, but a win tonight pulls them within just 1 in the loss column of the Cardinals. Neenah 11-7 overall. The Rockets have won 2 in a row. They beat Appleton North last Friday 62-41, and then on Tuesday night knocked off Oshkosh West 68-54 here at Ron Einerson Fieldhouse. The 3 wins and 5 tries for Neenah that have a couple hiccups there. Appleton East did defeat them 46-38 in a low-scoring battle, and they also lost to Kaukauna. The second time the Galloping Ghosts beat the Rockets on the season. But again, Fond du Lac one more game down the road of the conference season. This will be their 14th conference game. Neenah with 13 due to some reschedulings. The Rockets still have to host Hortonville, go to Appleton West, host Kimberly, and then end their season with a double trip to Oshkosh at West on February 21 and at North on the 23rd. And come back, take a 3-minute break, hear from a bunch of our great sponsors who are bringing you this game tonight on Radio Plus Sports, and we'll set the stage some more on our Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. You're watching FVA basketball on Radio Plus.
Hi, my name is Jim Dreyfus. I am one of the owners of Dufresne Moving and Storage. My grandfather started the business in 1931 with horse and wagon, and now we're a fourth generation company and have everything from Sprinter vans to 53-foot semis. We service the local community for both residential and commercial products.
Hi, my name is Craig. I do the estimating for Dufresne Moving and Storage. I will come into the home, take a look at what you want us to move. We do all 48 states. We also do local, and I will give you the estimate before I leave. Whether it's commercial or residential, you'll have a ballpark idea of what the move will cost. We also offer short-term storage with our storage on truck option. We also have long-term storage with our climate-controlled vault system. One of the unique characteristics of Dufresne is we have a dedicated permanent staff that's willing to go that extra mile. Call the office, the girls set me up with an estimate, and I'll be knocking on your door.
Winfield Homes is a locally owned custom home building company of over 25 years that prides itself on great service, high quality, and providing the best building experience possible. Owners Jim Boudry and Jason Zellner are there for you every step of the way to ensure that your new home is built just the way you've dreamed it to be. With the same passion that they have for their clients' homes, Jim and Jason are proud supporters of and are personally involved in youth sports programs and are truly committed to their success. Winfield Homes wishes you all the best of luck this season.
When you hire the attorneys at Everson and Gibbs, you're getting more than professional representation. The attorneys at Everson and Gibbs are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005, practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate. They work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call Everson and Gibbs at 920-922-7113 or go to eversonandgibbs.com.
Primary responsibility of a community bank is to support the community. And as we look to support the community, there are different venues that we can provide support. We donate to one scholarship every year. That's a renewable 4-year scholarship for local students. They have to have some tie to the bank, so they're a client, their parents or their grandparents are a client of the bank. And then we try to tie our other giving and our other donations back to things that mean a lot to our community. You know, the youth sports, right? We support youth sports in all of our communities, sponsoring teams, booster clubs, and then really supporting the schools with some PTO activities where we'll donate to the PTOs as they need. We help sponsor a new playground for one of the schools in Fond du Lac. There's different things that we've done, and I look forward to our ability as we grow to be able to increase that exposure and that opportunity for us to give back to the communities.
Baker Cheese, producing award-winning cheese since 1916. Not only can you find fresh Baker cheese at your local grocer, make the short drive to their in-house country cheese store. Over 100 varieties of other cheeses from the best cheesemakers in Wisconsin. Take Highway 23, go south on G 3 miles, and follow the freshness. Visit bakercheese.com. Baker Cheese, a Wisconsin cheese heritage since 1916.
Greg Zonefeld back with you at the Ron Einerson Fieldhouse on the campus of Neenah High School. Here in our Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show, the Fondy Cardinals taking on the defending state champions, the Neenah Rockets. Fond du Lac looking to sweep the season series. These two teams played about 3 weeks ago on Friday, January 13, down in Fond du Lac. Fond du Lac led 34-30 at halftime. The teams both put up 33 points in half number 2, so the Cardinals coming away in that one with a 67-63 win. Cal Klesmet, the leading scorer that night for Neenah, scored 25. If that Klesmet name sounds familiar, it's the brother of Max Klesmet, who transferred from Wofford to Wisconsin this year. Max, good to see him back in action again last night, a couple games back after being injured. And Klesmet got some help that night from Brady Corso, who scored 13 points. But Fond du Lac had the balance to beat it, 15 for Riker Johnson, 14 for Jamari Dalton, and 11 for Colton Blank. The Cardinals in that one put 8 players into the scoring column and were able to get the victory. 9 of 18 on three-pointers that night for Fond du Lac, overcame a an okay performance at the free throw line where they made 14 out of 21, but the Cards converting just enough to seal the victory and beat Neenah for the first time in several years. Coach Lee Robbins' squad has had the hot hand the last number of years, looking for their third consecutive FVA title. This one's going to be a little harder to get, and they're going to need this win tonight over Fond du Lac in order to get there. As we said last year, Neenah, the defending state champs, they went 29-1. Lost one game in conference play. I believe that was to Kimberly. In 2021, they went 23-3 and were the conference titles. In 1920, 23-2, and in 18-19, Actually, in 1920, they went 23-2, and that included being a sectional finalist. Or if you remember, that's the COVID year that teams did not get a chance to go and play at the state tournament. Very likely the Neenah Rockets would have made it. And then back in 18-19, they went 19-8 and went all the way to the state semifinals where they lost to Brookfield Central. So Lee Robbins, in his 8th season here at Neenah, he's won 73% of his games, 145-53. Overall, he coached elsewhere before here, 248 and 110. So he's 2 away from that big 250 mark, which is certainly a significant one. But if you look at Neenah the last 3 years, 75-6 overall, a .926 winning percentage. I'm not sure. I'll guarantee you there's very few in the state that can match that, and I don't know if anybody can, losing 6 games over the last 3 years. As for the Fond du Lac Cardinals, Nick Ford, his 3rd season, he's 43-50, but 15-4 this season. The Cardinals, a big turnaround. Last year they went 4-22. In 2021 they were 16-9. In 1920 they were 8-15, and in 18-19 2-22. So definitely the high water mark. A win tonight for the Cardinals, even with a few weeks left in the season, will match the most wins they've had in 5 years. So good to see that resurgence from these from Fond du Lac, and they're going to see once if they can tack another one in the win column here tonight. We're going to take another 3-minute break here from our great sponsors who are bringing you this game. I sit here along with Kobe and Jimmy 30 rows up here at the top of the big grandstand here in the Ron Einerson Fieldhouse. We're going to take a 3-minute break. Come back. We're going to talk about some comments from the coaches as we continue on our Integrity Solemn pregame show. You're listening, or I should say you are watching Fox Valley Association basketball on Radio Plus Sports.
Go ahead, let the spring daydreams begin. Shop the auto show sale at Holiday and explore all that's new in automotive. Get more bang for your buck, more for your trade, and get in on enticing auto show sale offers to lower your bottom line and be ready for the road trips ahead. Come be our guest and enjoy genuine care that's all about
making car buying fun, easy, and hassle-free.
It's what we do.
Showtime is go time. Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Automotive Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we believe in happy accidents, like in 1964, when a Buffalo, New York restaurant owner accidentally bought chicken wings instead of chicken necks. The 60s were a crazy time. Well, decades later, and the mistake-turned masterpiece is now at Pizza Ranch. Introducing our new traditional and boneless chicken wings, tossed in our signature sauces. 2 more ways to get the country's best chicken available for carryout and delivery. Maybe it wasn't an accident after all, just delicious fate. Pizza Ranch. Mmm.
I'm not ready for Christmas this year.
All the decorating, cooking, and shopping to be done.
We don't have time to elf around. We gotta get down to Camera Casino where they got something for everyone on our list.
Cameras, accessories, prints, and photo gifts. Wow, we can get all our shopping done right there and fast. Do you think they have reindeer wash there too?
I'm getting too old for this.
Happy holidays from Camera Casino, now open every day through Christmas.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Come on. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, come on, show me. Come on. Come on. Well, come on. Come on. Yeah. Good boy. Come here. Come on.
Jackson, are you going to come over here?
A new career path awaits you. Spectrum is hiring in your area and offering a starting wage of $20 an hour. Whether you're looking to help customers, share knowledge, make connections, or enjoy uncapped earning potential, there's a spot for you at Spectrum, the nation's fastest growing internet, TV, and mobile provider. Plus, get paid on the job training, affordable health care coverage, market leading savings plan, and complimentary Spectrum services. Visit jobs.spectrum.com today.
Come on. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, come on, show me. Come on. Come on. Well, come on. Come on. Yeah. Good boy. Come here. Come on.
Jackson, are you going to come over here?
Back to the Ron Einerson Fieldhouse at Neenah High School on the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. Greg Zonefeld, happy to have you along on a chilly and cold Friday night. You who are watching this, you stayed home where it's nice and warm. We're glad to have you watching with us as we bring you the Fondy Cardinals on the road tonight to take on the Neenah Rockets. Our preliminary game, junior varsity contest just wrapping up, and we're going to keep going here through our pregame shows. We do not have a Fondy Family Dental Smile coaches interview for you, but I did have a chance to chat a little bit with the coaches. Fondy Family Dental is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They see all ages of patients in a happy and honest setting. Schedule your appointment today. As we said, Nick Ford of the Fond du Lac Cardinals in his third season, and in talking to Coach Ford a little bit, he said, going into this one, two close, tight games coming up here for Fond du Lac. They're going to go a long way toward determining if they remain if they're the champions. At Neenah here tonight, and next Friday at Oshkosh North. Their two closest pursuers. And just kind of asked Coach Ford, how do you keep these games in perspective? And he said, we don't talk about anything other than the next game we're playing. And this team really competitive. They fought through injuries last year, so that record was a little bit deceptive. But they need to be at their best, says Coach Ford. We need to look at this as a fun challenge for our team to see just how good we can be. And these back-to-back road games, if there's a crucial part of the schedule, it's this one. After that, they come home. The Cardinals would come home to take on Hortonville, home with Appleton North, and then on the road at Kaukauna to wrap up the season on February 23rd. Last time they played a real tight game. The key to victory for the Cardinals that night, they committed just 4 turnovers. And we saw that on Tuesday night in the game against Appleton East. Fondy shot the lights out in the first half, made 10 out of 12 from three-point range, which was they were unconscious from outside the arc. But turnovers were really a key. They had 11 turnovers in the first half unofficially, and those turnovers allowed Appleton East to stay in the game. In fact, they whittled the lead of 18 points all the way down to single digits at halftime before Fond du Lac turned things around in the second half. 3 keys tonight for Coach Ford's squad. He says, number 1, making good decisions with the ball. Number 2, being physical and rebounding. Unlike the other night where Appleton East had the height advantage, tonight Fond du Lac facing a lineup of basically 5 guards, 5 guys 6'2", and so there will be some opportunities for Fond du Lac physically here. And then third is to really make Cal Klesmet work hard for his points. Cal Klesmet, the missed last year with the knee injury, 19.6 point per game score for the Neenah Rockets. He's heading to UW Green Bay. He's a phenomenal player, and what they're going to have to really do tonight is to force their defense to stay true to their principles, their positioning, and try to make him inefficient. I think you're going to see, as Coach Ford says, he's going to get his points. We just want to make him take a whole lot of shots to do it. As for Coach Lee Ravis of the Neenah Rockets, they're just looking to kind of find their stride, and they've been getting there. Struggle early. Klesmet missed last year. Brady Corso is a returning starter who started all 30 games as a sophomore, so he's got big game experience. But there have been some inconsistencies, especially since Christmas. Klesmet missed a couple games. Another key player for Neenah off the bench, Nolan Yuckham, he missed some games. So really Neenah trying to get a little mojo going here as they prepare to defend that title in the tournament. And if you're the Neenah Rockets and you see state titles 1930, 1975, 1978, and then 2022, you're looking to try to give yourself a shot these last 3 weeks into the tournament. Neenah, a team of a lot of perimeter players. They can do a lot of things off the dribble and the catch. They're going to run 8-9 guys in and out of here and try to really crank up the pressure defensively. But Neenah, they're going to have to really do their job tonight to stay on the Fondy shooters. Open threes is where the Cardinals will kill you, and Coach Rabas knows that that's the key. And then the rebounding tonight. And it's interesting, you always see both coaches talking about the importance of rebounding. Rebounding and defense, no matter what you say, rebounding and defense, often the keys to a basketball game. And tonight we have two gifted offensive teams with lots of guys that can shoot it. It's going to be how can you close out the shooters and how can you get things going from there. So that's our Fondy Dental coach's smile, not interview, but we'll say our summary. Next up, the Bauer Chiropractic Injury Report. Bauer Chiropractic got pain, see Shane. Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic voted Fond du Lac's favorite chiropractor in a most recent Reader's Choice poll. Both teams healthy. Fond du Lac's been healthy, and Neenah now getting healthy, and in fact they are healthy. So the healthiest that the Rockets have been all season, and the healthiest the Cardinals have been. So you're going to see both teams at full strength, and as the calendar has turned to February, and as the teams prepare for March, you really want to see, you hate to see kids hurt, and you like to see these teams coming around to their full strength. So that's our Bauer Chiropractic Injury Report. About 12 and a half minutes left in the warm-up down on the floor as these two teams get set to go at the historic Einerson Fieldhouse. And we're going to take another 3-minute break, hear from some more of our sponsors, and come back and talk a little more about the players and some of the things you're going to hear about tonight as we go on. So once again, you are watching high school FBA basketball on Radio Plus.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street. Patrick Ellistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, located at 68 North Main Street. And Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
All that melty cheese you crave with Double the Steak is back at Taco Bell. The Double Steak Grilled Cheese Burrito.
People have a reluctance to go see the dentist. It's an easy thing to put off or avoid altogether. But one visit to the caring professionals at Fondy Family Dental will change the way you think about the dentist. They provide quality family dental services to all ages in a happy, honest, and efficient manner that teaches and involves you on your custom plan. If you don't have insurance, ask about their new membership plan that can save you money. Call or schedule online today at fondyfamilydental.com.
Okay, let's start with some clouds, some mountains over there, and finally a river. Hey Dad, look.
Looks like the perfect spot.
American Family Insurance is here to protect your family on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package.
American Family Insurance.
Visit Brad Tagle of Petra today in Fond du Lac or Ripon.
You dream it, we'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops just for your space. And buying direct saves you money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Condex Corporation in Lomira is a proud manufacturer of cutting parts for the agriculture and lawn and turf industry. Condex is currently looking to add to their second and third shifts in various roles: assembler, machine operator, and CNC operator. See for yourself what it's like to work in a company that's focused on innovation and continuous improvement. Condex offers a great work environment, including a climate-controlled manufacturing facility. Condex Corporation, 1500 Technology Drive in Lomira. Apply online today at Condex.com.
Greg Zonefeld back with you here on our Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show from Neenah High School. Neenah High School, historic high school. This Ron Einerson Fieldhouse built in the early 70s. Seats 3,500. Some old school wooden bleachers here yet. And we're in the 30th row, way up at the top. Myself bringing the action, Kobe pushing the buttons, and Jimmy on the camera. And, yeah, like I said earlier, this is the last go-around for the Rockets in this gym. They're going to take Neenah High School and turn into a middle school next year. And Neenah the high school moving over to a brand-new campus just north and west of here, a couple miles. A new gym will seat 3,000 with lots of the, I'll say, the creature comforts of the 21st century. Still have seating on 3 sides, another big spot for a student section on the end. Always like to see that. And lots of history in this place. Lots of sectional games, and of course for Rocket fans and the Cardinals, they've played a lot of battles here. Neenah owns the regular season series between these two squads, 44-37. There have been 2 major swings of dominance, though. Fond du Lac from 1990 to 2004 went 27-3. And since 2005, Neenah owns a 31-6 advantage. So though they've played those 81 times, again, big swings either way. Nice program here giving us some of this information here at Neenah. Fond du Lac and Neenah have actually played each other 14 times in WIAA tournament action, and they've each won 7 times. So, this is, there's history here. There are games, and then there are other games. And Coach Lee Rhombus, who's been here in his 8th season, the veteran coach, and then the young guy, Nick Ford, in his 3rd season here at Fond du Lac, but a former player himself. And so he knows what these games are all about. Let's talk a little bit about some of the players that we're going to talk about tonight. First of all, for the home team here, the Neenah Rockets, Cal Klesmet averages 19.6 points per game, 5.9 rebounds, 3.6 assists, 1.6 steals. You get the picture. He's a stat sheet stuffer, and he's heading to Green Bay next year. If the Klesmet name sounds familiar, it's Max Klesmet's younger brother. Max, who starred for the Rockets, went to Wofford, and now is a UW Badger playing in Wisconsin. Had a nice double-figure game last night as the Badgers somehow managed to hang on and break their losing streak and win at Ohio State. You're also going to hear Jackson Schloman, 7.3 points per game. Sam Cuthard, 6.6 points per game. Brady Corso, a junior who started all 30 games here. He's the number 2 gun for the Rockets. 15.5 points. He's knocked down 43 pointers on the year, and the 5th star will be Elliott Swanson. Off the bench, Nolan Yuckham, Charlie Wunderlich, Luke Jung, and then the big fella, Ethan Helzel. He's a 6'10" junior. So by far the tallest player that we're going to see on the court tonight. The Rockets ironically start 3 guys at 6'2", a 6'1", and a 6 foot. In essence, if you go by their roster, it's all guards, and you're going to see that as they play tonight. As for the Fond du Lac Cardinals, Jamari Dalton, the leading scorer for the Cardinals, 21.2 points per clip, He was a second-team all-conference player a year ago. Yet to determine where he's going to continue his basketball career. But if he wants, I'm sure he's got different options. He definitely can play at the next level. He's a 4.7 rebounds per game, shoots over 50% from the field. Will Bratz is the big guy inside at 6'5". Will be interesting to see how Neenah matches up with him. And then 3 guards really in the backcourt. Stephen Schreider, 8.2 points. Colton Blank, 10 points. Eli Zimmerman, the sophomore, who runs the show, 4.5 points. Off the bench, look for Eli Bratz, Rocky Barfnecht, and Riker Johnson, who had a great game the other night when Fond du Lac was able to knock out Appleton East. Johnson came off the bench, scored 14. Blank coming off a 13-point performance. Colton Blank, the senior, hit 3 triples the other night, and Riker Johnson off the bench knocked down 4. On a night where the Cardinals shot the lights out, unofficially 14, actually they were 14 of 22 from three-point range in that one, and that's the kind of shooting that makes it really tough to defend. Good crowd coming in here tonight. Looks like it's youth night, judging by the number of young kids running around here in their Neenah youth basketball T-shirts, and they're going to keep us busy right in front. And crowd really starting to fill in here a little bit, and we're going to have a great one for you as these two teams continue their storied rivalry. Coming into the year, Neenah was expected to win the conference race, and right now they are, like I said, a half game out of second. But even in the loss column, Fond du Lac was picked 7th, but returning all 5 starters, Coach Lee Rava says he was not surprised to see Fond du Lac be competitive this year. He knows that Coach Ford is the right guy to bring the Cardinal basketball program maybe back where many remember it to be. And so he said they knew that the injuries were one of the things that were going to be there. They knew they had shooters back, and that's definitely been the case, as Fond du Lac on the season has made 175 three-pointers, shooting 42% from the floor. Cardinals average 67.6 points per game, give up 59.1. As for Neenah, they average 65.9 points per game, give up 61.3. The losses that Neenah has had so far this season, they lost to what some consider to be the best team in the state, Wisconsin Lutheran. They lost to Joliet West, Illinois at the 608 tournament over Christmas. Lost to Brookfield Central at the Concordia, or at the WBY shootout, and then lost to Kaukauna and Fond du Lac back-to-back, and then won a game, and then had a 4 out of 5 stretch they lost, then losing to Appleton East. That one may be a bit of the outlier of their list so far, and then lost to Kaukauna. So Neenah 11-7, 8-4 in the FVA, and the Cardinals, as you know, Cardinal fans, 15-4, 11-2. Their only losses, the season opener to Sheboygan North, dropped on to number 3 Arrowhead, and dropped a game on the road at Hortonville. We're going to take another 2-minute timeout. Come back with your Baker Cheese starting lineups from the Ron Einerson Fieldhouse here at Neenah. You're watching FVA basketball on Radio Plus Sports.
Baker Cheese, producing award-winning cheese since 1916. Not only can you find fresh Baker cheese at your local grocer, make the short drive to their in-house country cheese store. Over 100 varieties of other cheeses from the best cheesemakers in Wisconsin. Take Highway 23, go south on G 3 miles, and follow the freshness. Visit BakerCheese.com. Baker Cheese, a Wisconsin cheese heritage since 1916.
Hey, Fond du Lac's best-kept secret is no more. Operation Best Chicken and Friday Fish from a C-Store is out. Pioneer Pit Stop. Yes, Pioneer Pit Stop has some of the best takeout in town. The best part, no reservations needed. No need to drive halfway across the country. No special dress code, other than you need to be dressed. You're in and out with piping hot chicken or fish that you thought came from a supper club. Of course, fuel, beer, liquor, ice, snacks, groceries, and tons of other things we all need are always in stock. Pioneer Pit Stop, 20 East Pioneer Road across from Tucker's on South Main Street. It's Fishlicious.
What can I get for $5?
You can become a member of Fond du Lac Credit Union and get some pretty amazing benefits.
Really? Like what?
As a member of Fond du Lac Credit Union, you can take advantage of all that they have to offer, including fewer fees, the best loan rates, in-house lending, and access to all the amazing programs and services.
Wow!
The cherry on top, when you become a member, you become part owner.
That sounds like a great deal for only $5.
Sure is. And it's super simple to sign up.
I'd like to order that.
Oh, I'm sorry. We only sell coffee here.
The Rademan family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Hi, I'm Brock Rademan with the Rademan Stone and Landscape Company. As the first member of our 4th generation family-owned business, I'm proud to carry on the tradition of providing quality stone products to Fond du Lac and the surrounding areas. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Rademan's, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Whether building or remodeling, veneer stone can add a natural look and feel to your home. Our natural stone is available in many different textures, sizes, colors, and cuts. Stop out at Rademan's and see our indoor-outdoor stone displays, or like us on Facebook to see some finished projects. Rademan Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Scotty's Auto Works for affordable auto care, from tires and alignments to routine auto maintenance. Trust the guys at Scotty's Auto Works, next to Pump and Pantry, Fond du Lac.
What can I get for $5?
You can become a member of Fond du Lac Credit Union and get some pretty amazing benefits.
Really? Like what?
As a member of Fond du Lac Credit Union, you can take advantage of all that they have to offer, including fewer fees, the best loan rates, in-house lending, and access to all the amazing programs and services.
Wow!
The cherry on top, when you become a member, you become part owner.
That sounds like a great deal for only $5.
Sure is. And it's super simple to sign up.
I'd like to order that.
Oh, I'm sorry. We only sell coffee here.
Back to Neenah High School in the Ron Anderson Fieldhouse in your Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. Greg Zonefeld, glad to have you along on a Friday night as the Fond du Lac Cardinals on the road take on the Neenah Rockets. Time now for our Baker Cheese starting lineup. Start your career at Baker Cheese tonight. Visit bakercheese.com to find out how you can apply today. For Fond du Lac, 15-4, 11-2 overall. They're going to start Steven Schreider, a 6'2 senior, 8.6 points per game, 42 triples on the year. Colton Blank, a 6'1 senior, 10 points, 3.2 rebounds per game. He's knocked down 32 three-pointers, shooting almost 50% outside the arc in the season. Eli Zimmerman, a 5'10 sophomore, 4.5 points per game. Jamari Dalton, second-team all-conference player, 21.2, the 6'2 senior, 4.7 rebounds per game. And rounding out the guy in the post, Will Bratt, 6'5 senior, 5.9 points per game, but he also can pop out and hit those three-pointers. As for the Neenah Rockets, 11-7, 8-4 in the FBA, defending state champs under Coach Lee Roberts. They're going to start Jackson Schloman. He is a 6'2 senior, 7.3 points, 5.1 rebounds per game. Please note, 31 of those rebounds come on the offensive glass. Sam Cuthard, a 6'2 senior, 6.6 points per game. Cal Klesmet, he's the big gun. UW Green Bee bound, 6'2" senior, 19.6 points per game, 34 triples, 5.9 rebounds, and he does it all. Brady Corso is a 6'1 junior, 15.5 points per game, made 43 pointers. And rounding out the starting five, Elliott Swanson, 6' senior, 7.7 points per game. That's your Baker Cheese starting lineups, and we're getting all set here for your Right Way Home Improvement opening tip-off. From doors and gutters to roofs and siding, Right Way Home Improvement has you covered. Kick off your home project today. Contact Right Way Home Improvement for your free estimate, 920-929-8999, or visit rightwaybuild.com. As we watch the action here high above the fieldhouse floor, Fond du Lac in the Road Reds with white numerals. We'll go left to right across your screen, and Neenah in the home white with red numerals and red trim set to go there. In the center circle, it's Jackson Schloman along with Jamari Dalton, and the first possession of the game belongs to the Cardinals. Eli Zimmerman against the man-to-man defense, shovels it off to Schreider. Schreider guarded there by Corso. Now reverse to Zimmerman out on the left side. Off it with it over there is Dalton. Dalton now skip pass on the right wing to Schreider. Schreider now gets it off to Blank. Open three on the way is up, no good. Good box out inside by Neenah, and the Cardinals missed their first shot, and here comes Neenah back the other way. The Cards also going to play man-to-man. Running some double screens, trying to get it to Cuthard in between the rings. Left side, left wing to Swanson. He's going to test, stop at the block, dumps it back out to Cuthard, back to Swanson. He's going to go baseline, reverse layup is up and good. Nice attacking move by Elliott Swanson, and it's an early 2-0 Neenah lead inside the first minute of this ball game. Cardinals back in action. With it on the left wing is Dalton. Dalton uses his dribble, now scissor dribble, trying to get a rub-off screen from Bratz. Comes to him. The big fellow is going to leave it out. Here's a long triple on the way from Schreider. It's up and no good. And the rebound taken out of there by Klesmet. Klesmet with it, gives it left wing to Corso. Corso trying to split the double team, and they're going to get a block. Neither of the two Cardinals that time, Schreider and Zimmerman, neither one was set. And we'll see which one they're going to whistle the foul on. I believe that's going to go on Zimmerman, and it will. First personal, first team foul. Rockets to trigger underneath the basket. Comes into Schloman, now gets it out high to Swanson. Swanson off on the wing. Klesmet behind dribbles, now shoots. Left-hand shot is up, no good. High to get the rebound inside there for the Cardinals, and breaking out of there with it is Dalton. Dalton seeks the double team. Far corner, nice pass. Here's a baseline drive, but shut down there was Blank. And now Dalton with it back out way high. Gets to the free throw line in the corner to Blank. Blank exchanges to Schreider, now back to Dalton. Good ball pressure by the Rockets. Blank with it out high, guarded by Schloman. Dribbles left wing off the rub screen from Bratz. Had him on the roll, they didn't catch him, and now the ball is broken up defensively, and flying into the crowd there was Brady Corso, but the Cardinals will trigger now right baseline. 15:59 to go. Neenah 2, Fondy 0 here in the early going. And the post is Bratz. Bratz backs in, goes up and in. Will Bratz could be the guy to really find the way here tonight. He's got a significant height advantage, and Schloman had nothing to do to shut him down that time. 2 apiece, our first tie of the game. With an out high, Swanson gives to Klesman, who gives it up, now gets it back. Here's a left wing baseline three-pointer for Brady Corso. Is up and good, and it's a 5-2 Neenah lead off the Corso triple. Klesman drawing the double team. Corso popped open, was able to do it. Dalton now working one-on-one on the post. There's a flop, and Dalton's going to go up and get it. Trying to draw the charge in there were the Neenah Rockets. The referee having nothing to do with it. And Jamari Dalton with his first 2. And it's 5-4 Neenah. Trying to use the high rub-off screen there is Swanson. Swanson now gives. Driving inside is Corso. His shot no good. Gets his own rebound. We talked about that in the pregame. And now Neenah's going to reset. Corso with it again in the baseline. Finds top of the circle Schloman. Left wing pass comes to Swanson. Swanson guarded, well guarded there by Blank. Now here comes Schloman trying to test inside on Bratz. Now out 3. Top of the circle is up. No good. That 3-point miss by Cuthard, and the Cards clear the rebound. Dalton's going to take it up. Trying to go one-on-one on Swanson. Now gives it to Blank, who tries to go around the screen. They got Bratz inside. Shovel it inside to him. They got the mismatch again. Bratz inside. Shot is up. No good. Bratz gets the rebound. Blocked. Now a third try. Still can't get it. Fighting for it in the corner of the Cardinals and knocked off of Neenah. So that time, Big Will Bratz had 3 opportunities inside. Couldn't get any of them to go, but the Cardinals are going to maintain possession. It'll be their ball down on the baseline. Tough spot. It's actually going to be sideline entry in the deep corner, and this is not a spot where your inbounds plays usually work very well, but the Cards are able to get it into Dalton. Dalton scissors dribble, gets it out to Bratz. Bratz looking for the cutter, gets it to Blank. Blank's now double teamed, and now the ball stolen away by Schloman. Schulman going down. His shot blocked by Dalton. Oh, my goodness, what a block by Dalton. And here come the Cardinals back the other way. Dalton with it. Came out of nowhere to take away the layup and save the point off turnover. Now it's tipped loose again. Here's a steal by Klesmet. Klesmet behind the back, stops, pops, leans in, and scores. Oh, wow. Wow, Cal Klesmet with a beautiful move. Put the ball around his waist, stops, leaned in, makes the layup, and it's 7-4 Neenah at the 13:40 mark. On the left wing is Schreider. Schreider out high to Blank, now to Zimmerman. Zimmerman's going to penetrate inside, stop, pop, lay it up, no good, a little bit too strong, and the rebound taken out of there, and back the other way comes Swanson. Swanson to the trailer, Corso. Corso's going to go, they give him the left side as his left hand, and he goes all the way in and lays it up and in. And Neenah with a 9-4 lead here at the 13-14 mark. 4 out of 8 from the floor so far for the Rockets. Cardinals have managed just 2 out of 8. A little different start than what they had on Tuesday. Here's Dalton, gives it to Bratz, top of the key, 3-ball on the way. Just a little bit to the right and no good. And coming out of there with it are the Rockets, and Jackson Schloman is going to slow it down. Coach Robas says, let's run a little different set. Out high with it is Swanson. Swanson top of the key to Schloman, back to Swanson. He's going to penetrate the left side, stops, pops, shot is tipped. Nice defense there inside that time by Blank. Forced the miss, and here come the Cardinals back the other way. Zimmerman with it on the left wing. Card's going to dig into the bench here. 2 players waiting to come in. We'll get those for you in just a bit. Right wing is Dalton. Thought about the 3. Now he's going to go down on the baseline. Stops between the dribble. Pivots. Reverse. Shot is tipped. Out of bounds. And, they are going to call the foul. The baseline official, nothing. But the out official is going to call it. The Neenah student section doesn't like that at all. But I believe they're going to get Elliott Swanson on the foul. They do. It's his first personal first-team foul. And Jamari Dalton's going to go to the line. The 6'2 senior, a 74% free throw shooter. He made a bunch the other night. 8 out of 10. Dalton shooting into that student section. First one's up and good. Breaks the little run there for Neenah. Checking in for the Cardinals, Rocky Barfknecht and Riker Johnson. As Will Bratz is going to go to the bench, as will Eli Zimmerman. Second one from Dalton's up and good as well. Dalton with 4, slices into that lead here at the 12-14 mark on your Quest Interior scoreboard. Neenah 9, Fond du Lac 6. Left wing pass comes to Swanson. Swanson leaves to Schloman, now back to Swanson, trying to use a high screen. Here's Schloman, guarded out there by Riker Johnson. Left wing pass is Swanson. Trying to find somewhere to drive, doesn't. Now feeds Schloman, almost taken away by Johnson. Now Johnson recovers nicely. Top of the key is Schloman. Trying to find Klesmet. Instead, down the lane. Shot is up and no good. They get an offensive foul on Elliott Swanson, and that's going to be his second. Good slide-in defense there for Fond du Lac. I believe that was Schreider who went in and took the charge. And with Swanson getting his second foul, Neenah's going to go into the bench. It'll be Nolan Juckum, I believe, according to the PA announcer, who checks in, replacing Swanson. Juckum, a 6-foot senior, has had some injuries. 14 games he's played, 3.6 points. All right, the Cardinals with 11:30 to go here in the first half, a chance to pull within 1 or tie with the 3. Right wing pass, Schreider, trying to get it down inside, and the out referee says it was kicked. And it'll be baseline right entry for Fond du Lac. Rocky Barfknecht, inbound pass, gets it to Riker Johnson. Again, big height advantage for Johnson. Stops, fakes, pivots, dumps it outside to Barfknecht. Barfknecht's going to try to rub off. Now he's going to go baseline. And might have traveled, but they don't call it. And Barfknecht with a nice little reverse layup. Looked like he might have traveled, to be honest, but the referees didn't see it that way. And the Cardinals, who trailed by 5 a bit ago, with now 11 minutes to go on your Quest Interior scoreboard, trail 9-8. Here's Klesmet, jump, elevate, left wing, shot, no good. Rebound carried out of there by Barfknecht. So Barfknecht's going to take it up between the rings. Still with it, drives left side. Nice feed on the far side to Blank. Hit shot is up and good and one. Started with the nice drive by Rocky Barfknecht. He found Colton Blank open on the opposite side. A beautiful little assist, and Fond du Lac has broken into the lead. Substitution for the Cardinals. Eli Bratz will check in, and in for Neenah is Luke Jung, 6'2" sophomore. So Colton Blank, 73% free throw shooter, makes the three-point play the conventional way. And Fond du Lac at the 10:40 mark has taken the lead 11-9. So Neenah on a little 3-minute drought. With it on the dribble is Jung. Jung's now going to feed it off to Schloman. Fond du Lac putting good defensive pressure. Schloman now gives it off to Klesmet. Klesmet right wing pass. Over there is Corso. Corso is going to let go of the three, and it's no good. And the rebound taken away by the Cardinals. So Neenah's cooled off a little bit after starting hot. Dalton down on the baseline. Klesmet tried to double team. Now Dalton's going to stop, turn, dumps it out there to Riker Johnson. He's going to get in the lane. Pivot, turn, little hook shot up, no good. Fight for the rebound, and I think we're going to get Riker Johnson on that one. And the out official coming to call that, and that's what it's going to be. Riker Johnson over the top as he tried to get his offensive rebound. First foul on Johnson, and the second foul on Fond du Lac. Charlie Wunderlich checks in for Neenah. So Neenah now with 3 subs in the lineup, Juckum, Wunderlich, and Jung, along with the starters Schloman and Cal Klesmet. And Klesmet's going to run the point now as we're inside the 10-minute mark of half number 1. Fond du Lac leading Neenah 11-9. Klesmet uses the high rub-off, is going to get to the left side, almost traveled, dumps it out though to Wunderlich. Wunderlich now gets it back off a pass from Schloman. Wunderlich's going to drive in, guarded there by Riker Johnson, dumps it out there to Corso. Corso still with the dribble, he's going to go right side. Nice baseline drive, but cut off was Wunderlich. Now to Klesmet, he's going to pull up 16-footer from the left wing, is not there. Fight for the rebound, and yes, we're going to get a foul as clearly Jamari Dalton was mowed over. And that will be Fond du Lac basketball, and we're opposite the bench, so be a little delayed here on the fouls once in a while, but that one's on Luke Jung, his first, and 4 team fouls on Neenah. 14 fouls on Neenah. So finally with the 2-point lead, with it out high is Eli Bratz. Bratz right wing to Riker Johnson. Johnson now gives it to Barfknecht. Barfknecht on the switch, going to penetrate down the right side as he's got Wunderlich on him. Now he's stuck in the lane. He's going to have to clear the lane, and he does just in time. Here comes Dalton. Dalton looking to go one-on-one. Now off to Johnson. Johnson's going to put his head down, drive inside, and his pass. Kind of lost his balance and couldn't get much on the pass. Second turnover on Fond du Lac. And checking back in is Sam Cuthard. And Cuthard is going to replace Klesmet. So Klesmet goes to the bench, and if you're Nick Ford, you're happy. So far, he played about half of the half, and Klesmet's got just 2 points. With the dribble is Corso. Corso gets 2 screens, keeps the ball, now leaves it off there to Cuthard. And we're going to hit a little nickel dimer out here on Riker Johnson, and that's not a smart foul. 35 feet away from the basket, and Johnson is going to pick up his second foul. He's going to have to go to the bench, and Will Bratz will come back in. And Coach Ford not very happy with Riker Johnson on that one. First time we're going to see Ethan Helzel, I should say, for the Rockets. He's the 6'10 junior. 3.3 points, 1.5 rebounds. But as we say, you can't coach a kid to be 6'10. And he is. Neenah on the attack. Corso in the left corner to Cuthard. Cuthard guarded by Dalton out high. Helzel now back to Cuthard, now back to Helzel. Helzel outside the arc. Feeds it now to Wunderlich. Wunderlich penetrating inside. Good defense by the Cardinals. Dump back out to Cuthard. Cuthard gets the return pass from Wunderlich. Now they feed it off to Corso. Corso feeds it out. Helzel thought about the 3, doesn't take it. Instead, Corso for the triple from the right wing. Brady Corso with his second 3-pointer. And Neenah forges ahead 12-11, breaking about a 5.5-minute drought by the Rockets. And quickly back the other way, Jamari Dalton says, thank you very much. Drives down Main Street and puts the Cardinals back in front. 6 for Jamari Dalton. Here's Corso off the high screen. Here's Helzo, 3 ball from the 6'10 fella is up, no good. Fight for the rebound, pop loose. Great hustle play by Wunderlich. And Wunderlich gives it back now to Corso. So it looked like Fondy had somewhere to go but couldn't corral the rebound. Comes back out here on the drive. Here's Cuthard. Stops, looking for a cutter, gets it back to Helzo, now back to Cuthard. Cuthard's going to go left side. Nice ball fake and puts it up and in. Sam Cuthard with the drive. And the teams continue to trade leads. And what are we going to get? Oh, I missed it. There was a foul as well. Such a big place, didn't hear it. Going to whistle that foul on Dalton. His first. So score the bucket for Cuthard. And he's going to shoot one. First free throw trip tonight for the Rockets. Cuthard is 76% free throw shooter. Puts it up and in. So make that an and one. 15-13 Neenah on your Quest Interior scoreboard as we wind down toward the 7-minute mark here of half number 1. Dalton lost the handle. Getting it back in there is Will Bratz. Gets it off to Blank, who feeds Bratz for the easy little lay-in. Bratz now with 4. Nice feed by Colton Blank on the give and go. Here's Corso with it. Goes inside, now circles back out. Helzel top of the circle, back to Corso. Thought about the 3, double clutches. Here's a 3 right wing, up and good. Sam Cuthard for 3. His first, and the Rockets now have opened up the lead 18-15. Here's Dalton on the right side. Runs into Helzel. Feeds it off. Here's a 3 ball on the way for the Cardinals. That's knocked down by Eli Bratz. So the teams trade triples. And we're tied up at 18 apiece with 6:13 to go in the first half on your Quest Interior scoreboard. Fond du Lac and Neenah trading blows here. Both teams shooting the ball decently. Down the lane and just bulldogging his way toward the basket was Brady Corso. And getting the worst of it was Eli Bratz. There's not a lot he could do, but he kept moving. And so the foul goes on Bratz, his first, the team's 5th. Stephen Schreider returns for Fond du Lac. Jackson Schloman returns for Neenah. Baseline entry, right side, right wing pass to Schloman. Out high to Wunderlich. Trying to test the waters there was Cuthard. Now here's Cuthard from the right corner, trying for 2 threes in a row, and he's got it. Penetration by Corso, found Cuthard in the corner. He's made 2 triples in a row, and Neenah has tied this up. Actually has taken the lead 21-18. Scoreboard operator put it on the wrong side. With the ball is Eli Bratz. Bratz now to Stephen Schreider. Schreider off to Barfnecht. Barfnecht trying to find somewhere to go. Oh, beautiful baseline cut. Shot is no good. Bratz gets his own rebound. Now he's going to dump on the far side here. Here's Schreider for 3. It won't go. Rebound Will Bratz. He's going to stop, pop, dump it out high. Here's Barfnecht on the penetration. So the Cardinals with a couple opportunities and trying to get the third shot at it. Had an easy inside shot as well as a 3. Here's Barfnecht on the left side as we hit the 5-minute mark. Cross-court pass to Bratz. Now to Eli Bratz. Here comes Barfnecht down the lane. Stop and go dribble. Leans in. Shot is up. Lost it on the way up, and the shot's no good. And here come the Rockets coming back the other way. 4 chances for the Cardinals, and they can't capitalize, including a couple point-blank shots. Here's Schloman between the rings. Left wing pass to Wunderlich. Back to Schloman. Ball fake now. Feeds on the far side to Cuthard. He's got the hot hand with 2 threes in a row. Cuthard's going to use the high rub off. Now at high 3-pointer. Jackson Schloman shot off the front iron, and the rebound cleared out of there by the Cardinals and Barfnecht. Barfnecht left wing pass comes to to Blank. Blank down, Will Bratz down low. He's got a big size advantage. Instead dumps it out to Schreider. Schreider stops, double team, looking for somewhere to go. Gets it to Will Bratz out top of the circle to Barfnecht. Right wing pass, Blank. Blank with the ball fake, stops in the lane. Here's the shot in the corner. 3 ball on the way, good. Good ball movement by the Cardinals, and capitalizing is Stephen Schreider. And he knocks down the 3, and once again we're tied at the 3:51 mark on your Quest Interior scoreboard. 21 apiece. And as Brady Corso drives. He's fouled, and that's going to go on Eli Bratz. That'll be the second on him. I've got 16 fouls now on the Cardinals. So Klesmet and Juckham return for Neenah. Back in for Fond du Lac, Dalton, and Zimmerman. 3:45 to go, 21 apiece. Next foul on Fondy will result in bonus time for Neenah. Brady Corso, he's an impressive player. Only a junior, but played a lot on that state title team a year ago. Good ball handler. Goes down the right side, tries to feed it, and oh boy. Wow, not quite sure of that one, to be honest, folks, but Stephen Schreider gets his first. Looked like he had poked the ball loose. It was a nice pass that Corso made as Juckham cut through, but nevertheless, Juckham's going to go to the line for 1-1. 67% free throw shooter as the 6-foot senior, uses almost all the rim and puts it in. And Neenah bumps back on top at the 3:33 mark. 22-21. Second free throw is up and good. I got to tell you, Neenah's got a ton of left-handed players. 3 on the floor right now. Neenah 23, Fondy 21 on your Quest Interior scoreboard. 3.5 to go here in the first half. Greg Zonefeld, happy to have you along on a cold Friday night. Here's down the lane, and laying it up and in. It was Jamari Dalton, but he's going to get called for charging. As there to take the brunt of the contact underneath was Jackson Schloman. Wave off the basket. It's the second foul on Dalton. So Dalton with 2 fouls, and Coach Ford is going to elect to leave him out on the floor. Wipes away 2 points. That's one of those where if they had the charge circle, probably would have been inside that charge circle, but we don't have that in high school, so it doesn't really matter. Schloman in the post, dumps it out. Here's inside is Corso. Corso dumps it out for a 3-point attempt by Cuthbert. It's up no good. He finally missed one. And the Cardinals back the other way, trailing by 2. Zimmerman has the ball poked loose. Here's the steal. Pass ahead, and with the layup, knocking it in is Jackson Schloman. Fond du Lac's 4th turnover turns into an easy 2 for Schloman, who stopped and let Dalton run by. That might have been okay for the Cardinals, because otherwise Dalton might have gotten a foul. Here's Schreider on the left wing, picks up his dribble back to Dalton. Into the lane, stops, pops, walks right through and lays it in. Jamari Dalton with 8, whittles that 4-point lead back down to 2. Klesmet's going to walk it up. Klesmet, who had some injuries a little earlier in the year, and as we said, did not play last year due to a torn ACL. He's at 2 points, well below his almost 20-point average here in half number 1. On the wing is Corso. Corso finds Klesmet, and he's going to be fouled. The Fondy students down in front do not agree, but I believe that's going to go on Schreider, and if it is, he's going to have 2. So Fond du Lac has Schreider and Dalton among the starting lineup with 2 apiece. Bratz and Johnson off the bench with 2 apiece. And Cal Klesmet, 74% free throw shooters to the line. He's going to drill the first one. 3 points for Klesmet. Exactly 2 minutes to go. Neenah with a 3-point lead, trying to make it 4. And they must be introducing all the youth players tonight, because there's like this sea of red walking down the bleacher in front of us. Total chaos down below. And not quite sure what the discussion is here. Referee's having a conversation. It could be tied to who got the foul. The board does have 2 on Schreider. Finally, Klesmet's going to get his second free throw. I'm going to call that a 3-shot foul. Wow. Okay, now we know what the discussion was. Klesmet's going to get a chance to make 3 free throws. Need to lead 27-23. The largest lead was 5. They can match that right here, and they do. So Klesmet with 3 straight free throws, and that's what Coach Ford was talking about. And Fond du Lac with ball possession, down 5. Their biggest deficit they faced was tied at 21 a little while ago. Trying to go out and double team Eli Bratz. And it's going to be tipped. Whew. Neenah bench not so sure. Certainly not sure it was Brady Corso, but Fond du Lac fortunately is going to maintain possession. Cardinals have 4 turnovers unofficially. Neenah just 1. And on your Quest Interior scoreboard with 1:44 to go in the first half, it's Neenah 28, Fondy 23. A quick first half. A very quick first half. We've had 0 timeouts. Not great for our sponsors when we want to get all these ads played. And now they're drying off the ball. Coach Lee Rappes drying off the ball there as not quite sure what happened. All right, we're all set to go. Left wing, it'll be inbound pass for the Cardinals, who trail by 5. Eli Zimmerman gets it into Jamari Dalton. Dalton guarded out there by Wunderlich. Right wing to Zimmerman, looking for the high screen. Gets it now on the baseline to Bratz. Bratz is going to go up, lay it up and in. Trying for the flop down there was Neenah, but to no avail. Will Bratz with 6 draws Fond du Lac back within 28-25. And that's the matchup with Neenah. Most of their guys 6 foot to 6'2", other than when they put in the big fella Ethan Helzel. And that's where Fond du Lac's been able to get 6 points tonight. Over on the right wing with it is Swanson, or actually Corso. Corso now to Schloman. Bounce pass, a nice drive, shot from the eye, blocked. And the rebound, though, is put back up and in by Luke Jung. First shot was blocked by Dalton. Jung got the rebound back, put her in. It's back to a 5-point cushion, 30-25. Dalton with the dribble. Now out high to Eli Bratz. Bratz gives it back to Schreider. 35 feet from the basket outside the volleyball line. Off now to Zimmerman. Inside a minute to go. Zimmerman gets it to Will Bratz. Now to Schreider. Schreider out high, Eli Bratz. Off to Dalton. Dalton's going to go baseline, and he's fouled. Got the baseline corner, and Luke Jung had really no choice but to body him up and get the foul. The second on Jung, but only 5 team fouls on Neenah. So baseline right entry coming for Fond du Lac. Bounce pass in along the right lane line to Bratz, has it tipped loose, and now gets it off Dalton. Dalton's going to attack Klesmet, lay it up and in. Wow! What a stop-and-go move by Jamari Dalton. And Fond du Lac back within 3 at 30-27. Neenah's going to probably take the last shot here. 10 seconds to go here in the first half. Klesmet guarded by Dalton. Dalton with 2 fouls. He's got to be a little bit careful. Here comes Klesmet on the left side. Nice pass as he penetrated, laid it off to Jung, who put it up and in just ahead of the buzzer. Max Klesmet didn't have to do it with the shot. That time did it off the dribble. And just ahead of the horn, Neenah has matched their biggest lead of the half. The third occasion in which they've had a 5-point lead. And your Quest Interior scoreboard at halftime reads Neenah 32, Fond du Lac 27. We're going to take a 4-minute break to hear from some of our great sponsors who are making this game possible. Come back with your holiday automotive intermission. Once again, that's coming up after this 4-minute timeout. You're watching Fox Valley Basketball, Association Basketball on Radio Plus Sports.
Are you unsure of what career path you want to take? Musa Sheet Metal is looking for motivated individuals to join their highly regarded apprenticeship program. Throughout the program, you'll learn the skills to be able to run your own job site. A career at Musa Sheet Metal is a chance to join a driven team working together to design and build products to help build communities. Learn more at musasheetmetal.com. That's musasheetmetal.com.
Build products that build communities. Apply at musasheetmetal.com.
Auto body technicians and painters say yes to best. Enjoy the rewards of our ultra-competitive compensation package, generous signing bonus, and the satisfaction of combining your talents with Holiday's new bustling collision and glass center, featuring the latest state-of-the-art tools, technology, lighting,
and air conditioning. Really cool.
Plus support teams to help keep you, your craft, and career moving forward.
Come join our terrific team. You'll be glad you did.
Text the word career to the number shown to arrange a confidential conversation or visit our website.
When you hire the attorneys at Everson and Gibbs, you're getting more than professional representation. The attorneys at Everson and Gibbs are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005, practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate. They work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call Everson and Gibbs at 920-922-7113 or go to eversonandgibbs.com.
Apply now to qualify for the SABRE Award, a $500 per year scholarship at Marian University. Be admitted by January 1st and receive a $2,000 scholarship towards your degree. The SABRE Award is granted in addition to other scholarships, awards, and discounts. 100% of Marian University students receive financial assistance. College is affordable. Apply now at marianuniversity.edu/apply.
All that melty cheese you crave with double the steak is back at Taco Bell. The double steak grilled cheese burrito.
Hi, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We have a great feature available in our showrooms, our digital price tags. They search the internet every day and allow us to adjust the prices based on our competitors. That ensures you are always getting the best deal. If it finds a lower price, it will automatically change our Silica price in real time. These digital price tags are all about saving you time and money. Shop Silica for Your Home for the best sales, service, and selection.
Go ahead, let the spring daydreams begin. Shop the Auto Show sale at Holiday and explore all that's new in automotive. Get more bang for your buck, more for your trade, and get in on enticing Auto Show sale offers to lower your bottom line and be ready for the road trips ahead. Come be our guest and enjoy genuine care that's all about
making car buying fun, easy, and hassle-free.
It's what we do.
Showtime is go time. Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Automotive Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are two reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
Greg Zonefeld back with you here on Radio Plus Sports on this Friday night. Chilly. If you're home, stay home. Throw a log on the fire. And glad to have you watching with us tonight as the Neenah Rockets and the Fondy Cardinals do battle here for the last time at the Ron Einerson Fieldhouse. And here at halftime, Neenah leading by a score of 32-27. This is your Holiday Automotive Intermission Highlights. Holiday Automotive Highlights is brought to you by Holiday Automotive, worth the trip. Teams traded baskets early on. Neenah led 9-4 before the Cardinals went on a 9-2 run of their own to take the lead 13-12. This game was tied at 15, tied at 18, tied at 21. Then Neenah outscoring Fond du Lac 11-6 down the stretch, and holds a 5-point lead. A lead they've held three different occasions during half number one. Unofficially, Fond du Lac 11 for 22 for 50%, but the Cardinals just 2 of 6 from three-point range, below their season average of 42%. As for Neenah, 11 for 23 for 48%. They've made 4 out of 10 outside the arc. So Neenah's found the range in their ball movement. The Cardinals have had some good looks, just haven't been able to quite cash that in. 4 turnovers for Fond du Lac, 1 turnover for Neenah. And Fondy Cardinals with a number of opportunities to make some shots from in close, but have probably missed 6 or 7 shots inside 5 to 6 feet. and the score would look a little bit different if they'd been able to make that. Checking our individual scoring unofficially at halftime, the Cardinals led by Jamari Dalton. He's got 10 points, 4 twos, and 2 of 2 at the line. Will Bratz has found room inside with the mismatch. He has 6 points on 3 baskets. 3 points for Steven Schreider on a triple. 3 points for Eli Bratz on a triple. Colton Blank, an old-fashioned three-point play, has 3 points. Rocky Barfnecht has 2. As for Neenah, a lot of balance coming there, but they're led by Sam Cuthard. 3 baskets, 2 of them outside the arc, and he's also got an old-fashioned three-point play, so he's got 9 points. 8 for Brady Corso, including 2 3-pointers. Cal Klesmit's made just 1 basket in this first half. 1 field goal, 3 of 3 at the line on a borderline foul. They called it a 3-point foul that he made right before half, which helped Neenah build this 5-point lead. 2 points for Jackson Schloman. 2 points for Elliott Swanson. Luke Jung with 4 off the bench. He's the recipient of a couple nice assists from Klesmit off of drives. And then we also have 1 point for Nolan Juckham. So 32-27 Neenah is our score here at halftime on your Quest Interior scoreboard. We're going to take another 4-minute timeout, come back and get the stage set here for half number 2. Neenah and Fond du Lac. You're watching high school basketball, FVA basketball on Radio Plus Sports.
Marco, the name our area trusts for all things related to your tax return. For over 60 years, our community has trusted the Marco Tax Service at 43 East 3rd Street, Fond du Lac.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
For over 100 years, the name Cole is synonymous with quality fuels, lubricants, and propane. That's because Cole is the area's trusted source for farm, construction, and trucking companies, as they partner with these companies to help them achieve their unique goals. The team at Cole Oil and Propane is dedicated to serving you. They pride themselves on a customer-first approach and work hard to make sure you're satisfied. You can rely on Cole for prompt delivery, competitive prices, and quality service. Learn more at ColeOilAndPropane.com.
Marco, the name our area trusts for all things related to your tax return. For over 60 years, our community has trusted the Marco Tax Service at 43 East 3rd Street, Fond du Lac.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we believe in happy accidents. Like in 1964, when a Buffalo, New York restaurant owner accidentally bought chicken wings instead of chicken necks. The 60s were a crazy time. Well, decades later, and the mistake-turned masterpiece is now at Pizza Ranch. Introducing our new traditional and boneless chicken wings, tossed in our signature sauces. 2 more ways to get the country's best chicken available for carryout and delivery. Maybe it wasn't an accident after all, just delicious fate. Pizza Ranch.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street. Patrick Elistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, located at 68 North Main Street. And Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
People have a reluctance to go see the dentist. It's an easy thing to put off or avoid altogether, but one visit to the caring professionals at Fondy Family Dental will change the way you think about the dentist. They provide quality family dental services to all ages in a happy, honest, and efficient manner that teaches and involves you on your custom plan. If you don't have insurance, ask about their new membership plan that can save you money. Call or schedule online today at fondyfamilydental.com.
There's a big difference between being a transactional banker and a relationship banker. We definitely focus on the relationship side of banking. As a lender, I try to spend as much time out of the office as possible with my clients, talking to them about their business, learning more about their business. The greatest thing about banking is you get to see all these different businesses. You get to see all these different operations, and you get to learn so much about how people make money, how they contribute to the economy, the things that they do for their team to make their team a happy and long-term workforce. Anybody can ask me a question about, well, what's my payment going to be? When will it be paid off? All that kind of stuff. That's easy. But when you really start getting into the brass tacks of, well, how are you treating your people? Who's your largest supplier? What are, the what? That stuff there, you get to learn so much about their businesses, and then you can help them grow by sharing maybe experiences that you have with other clients in the past, things that have worked well, structuring transactions appropriately, so that way the long-term success of both the bank and the client can be met.
Greg Zonefeld back with you here from the Ron Einerson Fieldhouse on the campus of Neenah High School, where we're at halftime. Team's all set to begin our second half. Both teams going to return their starters. Schreider, Blank, Zimmerman, Dalton, and Will Bratz for the Cardinals. For Neenah, Schloman, Cuthard, Klesmet, Corso, and Swanson. 5-point lead here for Neenah, and they'll start with possession as they go left to right across your screen. As I describe the action for you, 30 rows up. Jimmy running the camera and Colby on the engineering tonight. Glad to have those guys along and glad you're with us watching. Fond du Lac first place in the FEA, a 2 ahead in the loss column over Neenah. Neenah's only chance to win the title is if they can get this one and get some help going down the stretch as they aim for their third straight championship. On the left wing with it is Swanson. Gives it to Klesmet. He's going to pop up off the back iron, no good. And the rebound coming out of there with it is Dalton for the Cardinals. Dalton all the way down to the right baseline, feeds it out high to Zimmerman. Zimmerman leaves for Blank, now to Schreider, back to Zimmerman. Trying to get the screen, they double team him out high. Dalton with the ball in the wing. He's going to cut inside, stop, might have traveled, no call. Goes to Will Bratz. Bratz now a nice cut by Schreider, and he's going to lay it up and in. Stephen Schreider with his first two-pointer, a beautiful off-ball cut. And Will Bratz found him, and he cut down the lane, and it's 32-29 as the Cardinals try to whittle their way down. In the left corner is Swanson. Now he dribbles out high between the circles. Gives it right wing to Cuthard, right baseline to Schloman. Looking inside to Klesmet. Instead gives it back to Corso. Corso to Klesmet in the post. Dalton working on him. Now they feed it out high. Here's a three ball on the way. Schloman is up. It's just a bit left of the basket. That's a nice way of saying it's an air ball. And here come the Cardinals down 3 with Dalton walking it up. Bratz trying to give him a high rub-off screen. They bring the double team. It's knocked loose. Comes out now to Blank. He comes left wing to Zimmerman. Zimmerman back to Blank, who's down on the baseline, looking to cut inside. Tried to take the charge, and as Schreider cut down the lane and got the ball, he's fouled. It's about the 4th time tonight Neenah's tried to take a charge. These referees aren't having it. It's going to have to be a really, really clear offensive foul for them to call it. So Sam Cuthard whistled for the foul, his first. Stephen Schreider to the line to shoot 2, makes the first. Schreider a 75% free throw shooter. And the Cardinals back within 2 as they've scored the first 3 points here of half number 2 on your Quest Interior scoreboard. Schreider with 6, make it 7 points as he makes both of them. Cardinals 5 for 5 at the line. And as I said, now it's a 1-point game. Elliott Swanson, the 6-foot senior, will walk it up. Double high screens. Right wing now with it is Corso. Corso in the post to Schloman. Guarded by Bratz. Stops. Now looking for somewhere to go. Comes to Swanson. Now gives it out high to Klesmet. Klesmet drives the left lane line in the corner. 3 ball on the way. Up and good for Sam Cuthard. His third 3-pointer puts Neenah back up 4. So Klesmet's only made 1 basket, but he's got at least 5 assists. I'm not keeping tally, but 3 of those 3-pointers have come from Klesmet. Fond du Lac back on the attack. Will Bratz off to Zimmerman. He's going to penetrate. Ball fake. Now out high, 35 feet away from the basket is Dalton. Dalton's going to drive lane line, lost the handle, almost traveled. Here comes Neenah back the other way. Swanson, baseline drive, lays it up and good. Stop and go move by Elliott Swanson was a pretty one. A 4-point run by Neenah, and at the 15-10 mark, they have the largest lead of the game. Will Bratz back the other way, answers for the Cardinals. Bratz now with 8. 37-33. So Neenah has gotten the lead to 6. Klesmet with it now as they run a high weave. Swanson working on Dalton to the baseline, looking for a cutter. Still stops. Now they find Klesmet. Klesmet top of the key. Stops, pops, 3-ball on the way, good. Cal Klesmet with the triple. And Neenah has built the lead to 7 at 14:27 to go. And here's the steal. Stolen away, down for the layup. Up and good is Brady Corso. Picks the pocket of Dalton. And Neenah has forged ahead 42-33. Looking for a timeout, but they're not going to take one here. Dalton right wing. That one's almost stolen as well. The Neenah Rockets have cranked up the defense, and the Fond du Lac Cardinals have to find a way to respond. Eli Zimmerman goes to the bench as Barfnecht checks in. 42-33. Neenah on a 10-2 run. Here come the Cardinals. Dalton to Bratz. Bratz now off to Schreider. Schreider back to Bratz. One-on-one in the post. Stops and says he's going to dump it out to Blank. And as Blank went baseline, again, Neenah trying to take the charge and sell it was Klesmet. But a blocking foul is called. Foul on Cal Klesmet is his second, the team's second. And left lane line baseline, it'll be the Cardinals to inbound. Substitution, Luke Jung will check in, replacing Schloman. Jung not tall, a 6'2 sophomore, but he's built. Inbounds pass to Bratz, and he's in there to guard Bratz. Fond du Lac runs the clear out. Now Bratz stops, has a tip loose, and it's going to be maintained Cardinal basketball. Good hands over there by Coach Rabas in front of the bench as he caught that one. 13:41 to go in the ball game on your Quest Interior scoreboard, and Fondy Cardinal fans need to have their team rally here as the Cards have fallen down by 9 points, their biggest deficit of the game. Barfnick right wing to Dalton, now out high to Blank. Blank back to Barfnick, top of the circle. Here coming free is Schreider. His three-pointer's up, no good. And the rebound coming out of there with it is Klesmet. Klesmet looking to go one-on-one on Blank. Let's fly a 3, no good. A high rebound taken out of there by Dalton. Dalton long pass ahead to Blank, stops, pops, weaves his way in and good. Nice sweet move there by Colton Blank, who breaks the drought for Fond du Lac as they score their 35th point with 13 minutes to go. Neenah 42, Fondy 35. Klesmet on the baseline, stops, pops, right up strong over top of Blank, and the shot is good. No fault on the defense there for Blank. Just a better player by Klesmet. Now weaving down the lane is Schreider, and he answers. Back and forth we go. And the pace of this one picking up just a little bit. It was 32-27 Neenah at halftime. These teams both average in the upper 60s. Klesmet stops, pops, 13-footer, rolls the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound, fought for. Dalton somehow comes out of there with it. He goes a long pass ahead. Down low is Schreider, dumps it to Bratz. Bratz back to Schreider, steps in. He's going to be called for traveling. Good defense by Klesmet as he rotated over just enough to make Steven Schreider pause. It's the 6th turnover for the Cardinals. Why is Neenah up by 7? Part of it is their turnovers. They have just 1 unofficially. Here comes Neenah back the other way. Fond du Lac showing a little jump trap, and now they back out of it. Elliott Swanson to Jung. Now gives it off to Corso. Corso guarded by Barfnecht. With it is Nolan Juckham. Down on the baseline trying to attack is Swanson. He circles back into the corner. Top of the circle, Jung. Jung down the lane. Guarded, puts it up, and strong move over top of Riker Johnson. Luke Jung has 6 off the bench, and Neenah's matched that lead at 9 points at 46-33. 37 with 11:46 to go on your Quest Interior score. Now fight for the ball. There's a pop loose. Held ball, and it's going to be a tie-up. Fond du Lac's going to maintain possession, and very fortunate there for the Cardinals, because if they didn't do that, it was a layup on the other end. So flip the arrow back toward Neenah. Dalton with the ball out high. He's going to test inside, dumps it in the corner. Barfnecht inside, stops, pops, puts his head down, scores, and he's going to get one to go with it. Rocky Barfnecht with a nice move. Good pause down low. Foul is going to go on Nolan Juckham, his first. And we're going to see if the Cardinals can get a three the hard way here from Rocky Barfnecht. Nice move by the 6-foot junior. 7 points per game off the bench. Now has 5. As he converts the free throw. Fond du Lac get back within 6 at 46-40. Folks still yet to have a timeout called in this game. Racing on by as we near getting closer to the midway point. Klesman with the dump in the corner. Three-pointer on the way and good. Elliott Swanson's turn to join the three-point fun. Another assist off the penetration by Klesman, and it's 49-40. Dalton back the other way, lays it up and in. Jamari Dalton with a quick answer. Fond du Lac's actually made 4 shots in a row, 6 out of 7 this half, but their turnovers, 3 turnovers on possessions, have given Neenah some easy points. In the corner with it is Cuthard. Cuthard's open, 3-ball on the way, back iron, tap out, comes to Klesman, top of the key. He's going to they're going to call a foul. Again, I'm so far up here, 30 rows up, you don't hear the whistle. Going to call a foul on the rebound. Foul's going to go on Schreider, and that's his 3rd. Instantly popping up off the bench is Eli Bratz. Schreider's going to head to the bench. So that's a big loss for the Cardinals. Inbounds pass comes inside. Left-hand shot is up, no good. Jung gets the rebound for Neenah, dumps it back outside. Ball fake by Swanson, now gives it back to Klesman. Klesman stop and go move. They're going to call the foul. It's going to be way before the shot. Neenah getting a second chance after the miss. Foul goes on Blank, his first, the second on the Cardinals. 49-42, 10:24 to go on your Quest Interior scoreboard. Neenah with a 7-point lead. Inbounds pass to Jung. Stops, 12-footer, dumps it back outside. There is Swanson. Swanson guarded by Eli Bratz. Trying to back in on Bratz. Still has the dribble. Now stops. Looks for someone to break open. Gets it off to Schloman. Schloman back out to Swanson. Fond du Lac playing some good defense here. Out high is Jung. Clapping hands over on the Fondy side. Exhorting the defenses are inside the 10-minute mark. Here's Klesman. Guarded by Eli Bratz. Drives baseline. Dumps inside. Jung. Shot is blocked. And unable to corral the rebound, unfortunately, was Riker Johnson, but he went high, blocked Klesman's shot, but they couldn't get the rebound and goes out of bounds. Substitutions back in. Brady Corso and Sam Cuthard return. Jung, who had some good minutes off the bench there for the Rockets, and Nolan Juckham will sit down. Box set off the inbound for Neenah. In the corner with it is Schloman, guarded by Riker Johnson. Klesman trying to go backdoor, nicely covered there by Dalton. This time with it is Corso. Corso pull it out, right wing to Cuthard. Looking for the cutter, back off to Schloman. Schloman back to Cuthard, right wing pass, ball fake, baseline drive. They run 2 guys at him, and there's a steal for the Cardinals. Just the second turnover. Barfnecht coming back the other way, blocked by Klesman. Great hustle by Cal Klesman, blocked away the layup from Rocky Barfnecht, but nevertheless, the Cardinals will maintain possession, trying to capitalize on just the second turnover by my count on Neenah in the ballgame. Dalton with it out high, 3 on the baseline. Kind of a 1-3 clear out set. Dalton picks up his dribble though. Now what's he going to do? Gets it out there to Eli Bratz. Back to Dalton. Klesman thought he had forced the turnover, but possession is going to be held by the Cardinals. at the free throw line level here on the left side down in front of us. 9:03 to go. On your Quest Interior scoreboard, Neenah 49, Fondy 42. Big possession here for Fondy. Here's Dalton, guarded by Swanson. Trying to go one-on-one in the post. Nice spin move. Left-hand shot is up, no good. Great hustle by Eli Bratz. Dumps it to Barfnecht. He's going to let go. Three ball on the right baseline is up and good. A great rebound inside by Eli Bratz and a great catch and make by Rocky Barfnecht. He nails the three, and Fond du Lac suddenly has it down to 4 with 8:35 to go. Sam Cuthard. Off now to Schloman. Stops in the lane, now feeds it off there to Corso. Corso caught, underlays the rim, no good. Rebound grabbed inside Schloman. He powers it up, it's no good. 2 misses for the Rockets. Fondy coming back the other way. Here's Dalton. Stops, pops, Euro step move, up and one. Coast to coast for Jamari Dalton. And he's going to try to get the three-point play the hard way. Foul goes on Elliott Swanson of the Rockets, his third. Fond du Lac is within 2 at 49-47, and we've got a timeout on the floor. Our first timeout of the game is a full timeout. We'll take it with him. 8:10 to go, 49-47 Neenah. We'll be back right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Apply now to qualify for the Sabre Award, a $500 per year scholarship at Marian University. Be admitted by January 1st and receive a $2,000 scholarship towards your degree. The Sabre Award is granted in addition to other scholarships, awards, and discounts. 100% of Marian University students receive financial assistance. College is affordable. Apply now at marianuniversity.edu/apply.
Hey, I'm Jeff Cornelli. I'm the owner of Tavern on the Avenue, Bob's on the Avenue, Just Love Coffee on the Avenue. Just Love Coffee is a franchise out of Nashville, Tennessee. We actually interviewed 30 different people, and these people are above and beyond better than anybody else. 90% of the money that is made in the coffee shop is donated to charities. There's nothing in Fond du Lac like this business. It's very upscale, it's family oriented. We got kids games, the kids can play their games, the families can come here at birthday parties and have coffee at the same time.
So the Fondy Cardinals trailed 49-40 at the 11:03 mark and have scored 7 in a row, and trying to make it 8 in a row is Jamari Dalton as he makes his third trip to the line tonight. Dalton with 14 points. A three-point play the hard way here for the Cardinals. And the free throw is up and good. So it's 49-48. Coach Lee Robbins wanting a timeout, try to settle his squad as we wind down to the 8-minute mark here in your Quest Interior scoreboard. Brady Corso leaves to Swanson. Swanson pass inside, nice set play for Jung. Missed the layup, and the Cardinals clear away the rebound. Tapped out, here comes Barfnecht, who's been a great lift off the bench. Right wing Dalton thought about the three. Guarded by Swanson, who's playing with 3 fouls. Dalton's going to pull it all the way out there to half court. Beats the double team. Now Klesmith switches on him. He's going to go right at him. Puts his head down. Lays it up. Shot no good. Rebound inside. Great rebound by Riker Johnson. Dumps it in the corner to Eli Bratz. And now back to Dalton. And he's going to let go. 22-footer right wing is good. Jamari Dalton with the long triple. And the Cardinals lead with an 11-0 run with 7:16 to go. Oh my goodness. Fond du Lac, which looked like they could be on the ropes, has now scored 11 in a row and taken the lead here at the Einerson Fieldhouse at Neenah. Klesmith with it out high near midcourt. Left wing pass. Here's Swanson. Drives baseline. Looked like he traveled. Not called. On the baseline. Corso puts it on the floor now to Jung. Jung guarded nicely. Great defense by Blank. Fondy digging down on D here as they've taken a 2-point lead inside the 7-minute mark. Elliott Swanson on the right wing. Dumps it down low. Here's Schloman. Schloman with a skip pass. Here's Jung. 3-ball on the left baseline. Not there. A little bit off the back iron. And rebound comes to Fondy. And the Cardinals with a 2-point lead. Jamari Dalton's going to slow things down and see what they can do. 3 men again down on the baseline. Here's Dalton. Penetrates. Goes right at Klesmith. Oh, my word. They're going to call that a charge. So they've not called the charge hardly all night, and that one I was watching. Klesmet sold it well. Going to call it on Dalton. It's his third personal, 9th turnover on Fondy. And that's a break for Neenah, as it looked like Klesmet was falling down before he got hit, from my perspective. Nevertheless, it's Neenah basketball. And the white-clad Rockets, in the person of Cal Klesmet, the UWGB recruit, will try to get things going again. Here's Swanson, left wing. Out high, hands it to Schloman. Schloman trying to get Corso on the weave. Instead, Schloman's going to drive down the lane. Shot is up, no good. And the lid's kind of on the bucket. Neenah has missed their last 7 shots unofficially. No one comes out to guard Dalton. He goes right at him and lays it up and good. Dalton with 2 more, and the run is 13 in a row for Fondy. And it's 53-49. Fond du Lac has been on fire of late. Left wing, actually left baseline is Swanson. Dribbles up to the left wing, now to Klesmet. He's going to go baseline. Good help by Fondy. Skip pass comes to Cuthard. Cuthard now feeds to Corso. Corso's been quiet this half so far. He had 8 points in the first half. And just as I say that, they feed it off there to Wunderlich, and Charlie Wunderlich breaks the drought for Neenah by knocking down the 3-pointer. A 6-minute drought for Neenah ends, and it's 53-52 Fond du Lac as we hit the 5-minute mark right now. And your Quest Interior scoreboard. Here's Dalton. Stops, pops, 3-ball. Good. Jamari Dalton is on fire. He's got 23. And Fond du Lac pushes the lead up to 4 points, their largest lead they've had tonight. Inside pass with it is Swanson. Swanson off to Corso. Now with it is Klesmet. Klesmet on the right wing. Feeds. Nice pass down low. Fake. Stop. Pop. No good. Good little pass into Schloman, who made a little flare cut. And as he went to the basket, he's fouled. That's going to go on Riker Johnson. Active shooting foul. It's his 3rd for Riker. 14 foul. Jackson Schloman to the line. 6'2 senior has 1 basket for 2 points. That came in the first half. He's just a 36% free throw shooter. That's what I wrote down. I got to double check that. He makes the first one. Yes, 4 for 11 coming in. That one used a lot of rim, but nevertheless it was in. And he makes that one. So he just put himself up significantly in his percentage. Schloman now with 4. It's a 2-point Fondy lead with 4:20 to go on your Quest Interior scoreboard. 56-54 Fond du Lac. The Cardinals trying to maintain a 2-game lead at the top of the FVA. If Neenah wins, they pull within 1 and keep their title hopes alive as they aim for their 3rd consecutive. Dalton with the dribble, trying to clear out for him. Here's Riker Johnson. Johnson now to Barfnecht, who's had a great game off the bench for Coach Nick Ford's squad. Eli Bratz. Off now to Blank. Blank bounce pass, Riker Johnson left wing. Reverses his dribble. Still with it. Picks up the dribble. And timeout Fond du Lac as Nick Ford worried about the turnover. And we're going to wait to see, is it a 30 or a full? It's a 30, so we're going to keep it here. 3:37 on the clock here in your Quest Interior scoreboard, and Fond du Lac has roared back from a 9-point deficit. Used a 13-0 run from the 11:03 to the 5:46 mark to move on top, and since then, Neenah's been within 1. Now they're within 2, but the Cardinals with possession. Jamari Dalton having a great game. He's got 23 points. Neenah being led tonight by Sam Cuthard with 11. Cal Klesmet and Brady Corso have 10 apiece. So Fond du Lac had some turnover issues early in the half. They shot extremely well here in the second half. Had them 10 for 13 unofficially. Here comes Dalton with 3.5 to play. Rejects the screen. Now gives it off to Schreider. Schreider out high to Riker Johnson. Johnson pivots again. Now pivots, feeds it to Schreider, almost a 5 count. Comes way out high now to Rocky Barfnick. Out there to defend him is Corso. Right near half court, they try to bring the double team. Now Fondy with the advantage. Schreider off to Dalton. Dalton's going to come baseline, hop, pop, and go up and lay it up, and it's no good. Underlaid the rim, but it's going to be a foul on Klesmet, I believe. Lots of quick hops there from Jamari Dalton. Neenah brought the double team. Fondy had 4 on 3. Dalton took advantage. Wheeled his way in there. Fouls whistled on Wunderlich, his first, and the team's 5th. Dalton to shoot 2. 74% free throw shooter, missed that one. Second one coming up. He's 3 for 4, which would be his average for the season. Barfnick checks out, and Eli Bratz returns, the 6'2 sophomore who's nailed the three-pointer in this one. Dalton now with the second half of the 2-shot foul at the 3:08 mark. That one is true. So the Fondy lead is 3, 57-54, winding down toward the 3-minute mark. Walking the ball up court for Neenah is Elliott Swanson. Swanson using the high screen from Klesmet. They double screen again. Here's Swanson, gives it off to Corso, who's been quiet this half. The minute I say that, it better not. He'd probably go off and make a bucket here against the Cardinals. Corso feeds Swanson. Oh, that's Wunderlich. Had a 3 a little bit ago. Wunderlich dogged by Schreider, or by Blank. Now it's Swanson, now to Klesmet. Klesmet looking to get some help high. Goes in on Johnson. Ball fake, straight up defense, and they're going to say it's a blocking foul. And I'm not sure. I don't think that's going to be on Johnson. I think they're going to get the late rotation in. Yes, that's correct. Eli Bratz gets the foul. He rotated in late on the help. Foul on Bratz is his 3rd. Cal Klesmet back to the line. Made all 3 of a set of 3 free throws. Right toward the end of the first half. Left-hander up and good with the first free throw. Barfnick checks back in, and going to the bench is Bratz. So Klesmet now with 11 points. Off the back iron on the second one, the ball bounces loose. So that's a nice 1-point trip for the Cardinals, and they maintain the 2-point lead. 57-55 on your Quest Interior score. Going to be a whale of a final 2 minutes here. Barfnick feeds to Dalton. Dalton inside the center circle, right on the Neenah Rocket logo. Gets the high screen, dribbles, stops, pops, goes up, and they're going to get the foul on Elliott Swanson, and that's going to be 4 on Swanson. So Fond du Lac, Coach Nick Ford and his staff have kind of opened things up a little bit for Dalton. 21.2-point scorer on the season. He's over his average. 4 fouls on Swanson. And looks like there is a Neenah Rocket ready to come in along with the Cardinal. Dalton to shoot 2. First one's up and good. Returning is Eli Bratz. He'll return Barfnick. A little bit of offense, defense. Cuthard returns for Neenah. Second free throw on the way for Dalton is up and good. So Jamari hits both. And it's a 59-55 lead. 2 minutes on the clock on your Quest Interior scoreboard, and that time Dalton, and I'm not quite sure why he did that. He's got 3 fouls, make it 4, as he lunged for a steal on Klesmet. 16 fouls each way, bonus from here on out for both teams. Not a wise foul by Dalton, as he's 1 foul away from disqualification. Here comes Klesmet. Guarded by Blank, drives inside, and he's going to be fouled. And I think that's going to go on Blank. It is his second. 17 foul, but I think that might be an active shooting foul coming up here for Klesmet. 74% free throw shooter. He's made 4 out of 5 tonight. And let's see. Yes, it is going to be 2 shots. 1:48 to go. Klesmet makes the first one. Barfnick comes in, and Bratz is out. Bratz playing defense, Barfnick playing offense is kind of how it's working over there for Coach Ford and the Fondy bench. 12 points for Klesmet. His second one coming up is up and good. So Klesmet notches them both, cuts the Fondy lead down to 2, and now a little full court pressure. Barfnick handling it well, stops at the wing. Here's the cut inside. Oh, the shot by Blank is just under the rim. Here comes Neenah on the run. Klesmet stops, pops, shoots, no good. Rebound Dalton, he's going to come out of there with it. The teams trade empty possessions. Dalton out to Schreider, or to Blank, now to Schreider, now to Dalton. Under a minute and a half to play. Dalton guarded out high by Schloman, has a tip loose, and oh, they're going to call a foul. And the foul is coming from the baseline official. Now, say what you want, folks. There's 3 of them out there. I've done officiating myself. That is, it's really not his call. But nevertheless, the whistle's blown. The foul is on the board. It's the first on Jackson Schloman. Jamari Dalton's going to go to the line. Coach Lee Robus letting the referee have it. Here's the offense-defense as Bratz comes in. And Jamari Dalton, this can be a 1-and-1. 1-and-1 for Dalton at the 118 mark. Free throw on the way, good. Dalton makes it a 3-point game. He's made 7 out of 8. Second half of the 1-and-1 coming here, good as well. 61-57 Fond du Lac on your Quest Interior scoreboard. A 2-possession game for the Cardinals. Here comes Klesmet. Drives inside, spins, shot, up and good. When he wills it, it's going to go in. 1:05 to go. And we're going to get a timeout Fondy as Neenah threw on the full court press and Fond du Lac unable to get it in. And we're going to take the timeout with you. 1:02 to go. 1:02 to go, 61-59 Fondy. We'll be back right after this.
Auto body technicians and painters say yes to best. Enjoy the rewards of our ultra-competitive compensation package, generous signing bonus, and the satisfaction of combining your talents with Holiday's new bustling collision and glass center, featuring the latest state-of-the-art tools, technology, lighting,
and air conditioning.
Really cool.
Plus support teams to help keep you, your craft, and career moving forward.
Come join our terrific team. You'll be glad you did.
Text the word career to the number shown to arrange a confidential conversation or visit our website.
Greg Zonefeld back with you at the Ron Einerson Fieldhouse. Don't go anywhere, folks. 1:02 on the clock on your Quest Interior scoreboard. It's Fond du Lac 61, Neenah 59. This one's going to go right down to the wire. The last little while, it's almost been a little bit of one-on-one. It's been Max Klesmet against Jamari Dalton. Klesmet so far 15 points. 6 of those coming at the free throw line. Dalton, on the other hand, 26 points. And at the line, Dalton has made 8 out of 9. 7 twos and 2 threes for Jamari, playing with 4 fouls. Fond du Lac now has to try to get the ball in bounds against the press. Comes into Dalton, gives it back there to Schreider. Trying to wait for the jump trap. Doesn't come, and Schreider across midcourt. We're inside the final minute. Fondy with a 2-point lead in the ball. Can the Cards hang on? Going for the steal is Klesmet. Stopping in the lane is Blank. Blank gets it out to Dalton. Dalton back to Blank. Top of the circle now to Schreider. Cross-court pass to Barfnick. I don't know if Fondy's going to look to shoot, and they're not. And the foul is going to come from Brady Corso as his first. And Rocky Barfnick, the sophomore, the junior, is going to head to the line to shoot 1-and-1. Foul on Corso, and bonus time with 37.3 to go. Barfnick 1-and-1, up and good. Fond du Lac has been great at the line tonight. They've missed just one. 13 for 14, make it 14 for 15, and Fond du Lac with the lead of 4 points. Substitution, Bratz comes in, so good job by Barfnick. The Cardinals with a 2-possession lead with 37.3 to go. This one would be huge as they go for the quest for the conference title. Here comes Klesmet. Going in on Dalton. Stops, fakes, and Dalton's just picked up his 5th foul. 30.2 to go. And Jamari Dalton, the high-scoring player for Fond du Lac, got ball faked in the air by Klesmet and picks up foul number 5. So he's disqualified. Leaves with 8 baskets, 2 of them three-pointers. 8 out of 9 at the line. 28 points tonight for Jamari Dalton. So we're going to make a note on that one. And Cal Klesmet's going to head to the line. He's going to shoot 2. Made 6 out of 7 so far tonight. Been some great free throw shooting here. 63-59 Fond du Lac. Klesmet makes the first. Gets the lead down to 3 points. It's been all Klesmet the last 4.5 minutes for Neenah, just like it's been almost all Dalton other than 2 free throws from Barfneck. That one rolls the rim and goes in as well. So it's 63-61. 30 seconds to go. Fond du Lac again unable to get the ball in bounds. Going to call timeout. And they can run the baseline, says one of the assistant coaches. Fondy calls the timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. And we're going to keep it here. Fond du Lac 63, Neenah 61. Fond du Lac has used both 30s in a full. They got 2 full timeouts left. Big thing is for the players to remember is it's after a basket, actually after a free throw, but regardless, they can run the baseline. And checking in to sub here, it's going to be Luke Jung. Technically, he looked like he reported after the horn, but we'll see once what they say here, if they make him wait or if they're going to let him in. And the referee's taking a look at that. And yes, Jung got there too late. So now Neenah's going to call a timeout. Neenah's going to call timeout because now they want Jung in the game. So Coach Rabas having to use that timeout. It's a full, and we're going to take a break as well. 30.2 to go. Fondy 63, Neenah 61. Hang on, folks. We'll be back right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Hi, my name is Jim Dryfrist. I am one of the owners of Dufresne Moving and Storage. My grandfather started the business in 1931 with horse and wagon, and now we're a 4th-generation company and have everything from Sprinter vans to 53-foot semis. We service the local community for both residential and commercial products.
Hi, my name is Craig. I do the estimating for Dufresne Moving and Storage. I will come into the home, take a look at what you want us to move. We do all 48 states. We also do local, and I will give you the estimate before I leave. Whether it's commercial or residential, you'll have a ballpark idea what the move will cost. We also offer short-term storage with our storage on truck option. We also have long-term storage with our climate-controlled vault system. One of the unique characteristics of Dufresne is we have a dedicated permanent staff that's willing to go that extra mile for you. Call the office, the girls set me up with an estimate, and I'll be knocking on your door.
They switched it on us. It was actually a 30, so we missed Riker Johnson getting the inbound. And now Johnson to the line. He's going to shoot 1 and 1. Riker, a 60% free throw shooter, nothing but net on that one. Gives Fondy a 64-61 lead with 28.4 to go. Here's the big one to make it a 2-possession game, and he made that one as well. Fond du Lac keeping Neenah at bay at the free throw line. 28.4 to go, 65-61 Cardinals. Here's Klesmet going down the lane, dumps it in the wing. Penetration, gives it off now to Swanson. Swanson inside, shovels to Klesmet. Shot is up, no good, but he was fouled. Klesmet gave it up, came back to get it on the V cut, and he's fouled, and the clock is stopped with 17 seconds left. That one whistled on blank. It's his third. Cal Klesmet, get his brother's name there. Brother Max plays for the Badgers after transferring from Wofford. Cal Klesman, a 74% free throw shooter to the line. First one's up, nothing but net. It's made 9 out of 10. Jung checks back in. Swanson is out. 17 seconds to go. Klesman shooting makes them both. 65-63. Fondy's got to get the ball in bounds, and they do. Comes to Blank. He's double teamed and fouled. Klesman took a shot a bit in the jaw. He's still sitting down there, but he's back up. Foul goes on Jung, his fourth. And not quite sure what's going on. Klesmet, I think, drew a little blood. Doesn't want the referee to see it. Now the referee taking a look with 15.2 seconds to go. Fondy fans want to get things going here. Klesmet, looks like they took care of the blood. Waiting at the line is Colton Blank. He's going to shoot the 2-shot double bonus here with 15.2 to go. And Swanson, big discussion here. I think Neenah's going to take a timeout. It's obvious that there's blood. It's obvious that getting his chin cut there was Cal Klesmet, the trainer, working on it. Neenah, meanwhile, is going to take a timeout. Doug Follis, the former girls coach, longtime assistant, trying to make sure this gets done correctly. But Neenah is going to take a timeout. And now they're running down to the two guys running to the training room. Cardinals are in the huddle with Coach Nick Ford. Well, the stage is this. There's 15.2 seconds to go. Fondy leads 65-63. And when we figure this out, it's going to be Colton Blank at the line, the 6'1 senior, to shoot 2 free throws. He's got 7 points tonight. Jamari Dalton, the leading scorer for the Cardinals on the season, who scored 18 points here in the second half, fouled out 15 seconds ago. So he's been disqualified. And now the training staff looking to wipe any blood off the floor. The referee found some there. If you're Neenah, I don't want to, just reality is it's giving more time for the training staff to seal up whatever is going on the chin of Cal Klesmet. And trust me, he is getting some medical attention down there on the end. Taking their time wiping off the floor. They got some cleaning materials. Going to make sure the bloodborne pathogen. I see another one of the assistant coaches looking for some more blood. See if they can find a few more droplets. And that would give Klesmet a little more time to get things back and ready to play. It looks like he's got a big hunk of gauze down there in his chin. And this game has kind of ground to a stop at a very key moment. Now the referee's going to call timeout for Neenah. It'll be a 30-second timeout. So after all that, it's a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it here. 65-63 Fondy on your Quest Interior scoreboard. 15.2 ticks left on the clock. If you're a Cardinal fan, the team's been red hot from the line tonight. I'm not going to tell you how red hot. I don't want to be the one to jinx it. But they'd like to get one for sure, if not both. And Colton Blank, a good guy to have there. He's a senior. He's a 73% free throw shooter. Fond du Lac on the season shoots 71% from the line. Neenah shoots 70, so that would be why we've seen such good free throw shooting here tonight. So after multiple timeouts and glue, gauze, Band-Aid, whatever they did to Cal Klesmet's chin, finally we're ready to play. And Coach Ford saying, what's he doing on the floor? Well, they called timeout to keep him on the floor. So here we go. Double bonus with the youth players in the face of the shooter. And calmly rolling it around the rim and down is Colton Blank. And there's that 3-point lead, 66-63 Fondy. This is a big one to make it a 2-possession game. Second one on the way, good as well. Colton Blank, ice in the veins, gives Fondy a 4-point lead. Here comes Will Bratz to give a little more strength inside. He's in, and Barfnicht is out. Neenah needing to go the length of the floor. I thought maybe the Cardinals would put a little token pressure so they can't just bounce the ball, but they're not. Comes to Klesman. He goes on quickly. Uses a high screen outside the 3-point line. Now dumps. Left wing. 3-ball. On the way for Neenah. And up and good is Brady Corso. And it's an instant timeout for Neenah. Brady Corso nails the 3 off the assist from Klesmet, and with 7.7 to go, Neenah's within 1 at 67-66. What a ball game. Remember, the Cardinals trailed by 9 points at the 11-minute mark, went on a 13-0 run to take the lead 53-52. It's a lead they have not surrendered since, but this is as close as Neenah has been. 67-66 with 7.7 to play. The key is the Cardinals need to come the length of the court, and they've had some difficulty getting the ball inbound against the press. I'm sure the Fondy coaching staff reminding whoever the inbounder is, you can run the baseline, and that's a real key freedom you have after a basket. I'm sure that the Cardinal coaching staff just drawing something up, just get the ball in bounds and force Neenah to foul. But it's a 1-point lead after the 3-point basket made by Brady Corso, his 3rd of the game. 9 triples tonight for Neenah. Fond du Lac is just 5, which is uncharacteristic. 1-4 set off the inbound. Everybody in the backcourt. See if they try to go long. The risk of that is that if you throw it out of bounds all the way down, Neenah gets the ball to the basket. Set to inbound here is Schreider. Schreider gets it into Blank, and he's fouled immediately. 1.4 ticks off the clock, and Colton Blank, who just knocked down 2, is going to get a chance to make 2 more. Foul goes on Jackson Schloman, his 2nd. Fouls are really immaterial now. It's about free throws. 6.3 to go. Colton Blank with the Cardinals leading by 1 point. And the referee is going to back up all the youth down there behind the basket. A little help from the game management, moving to lane 2 of the indoor track that encircles Ron Einerson Fieldhouse. So Colton Blank, the senior, whose team is 11-2 atop the FVA, trying to make it 12-2 with a couple big free throws. First one on the way is up, rolls the rim and good. It wasn't pretty. But if you're a Cardinal fan right now watching at home, standing up, trying to get closer to your TV screen or looking in on your phone, you really don't care. It's through the twine, and that's what counts. Here's the second one. Often the first one's the most difficult. Takes a deep breath. Second one is on the rim and no good. Here comes Neenah. Down by 2, 68-66. Three-pointer blocked! And the rebound is taken down, and the Fond du Lac Cardinals have won this game. The Fondy Cardinals get a block shot on a 3-point attempt by Klesmet. Eli Bratz with the big play, and Fond du Lac has come to the Neenah Fieldhouse and walked away with a come-from-behind 68-66 win. Cal Klesmet took the ball up court, the UWGB recruit, dribbled to the right wing, set to take a 3, which could have given Neenah the lead and the win, and it was blocked by the great defense from Eli Bratz. Give credit to Nick Ford and his squad because they had made that play, subbing in and out throughout the game, and Bratz comes up with a block, and Fond du Lac wins this game 68-66. And the Fond du Lac student section out on the floor celebrating. Coach Ford and his squad are excited as well. And we're going to see if we can work something out to get something on the post-game show. But our final score here from Fond du Lac 68, Neenah 66. We'll be back after this 3-minute timeout for your Fox Valley Savings Bank post-game show. This is high school basketball on Radio Plus.
The greatest gift a parent can give their children is hope for a better tomorrow. We offer that Christian hope at Winnebago Lutheran Academy. WLA is a premier Christian high school open to the Fond du Lac, Oshkosh, and surrounding communities. We participate in the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program and offer generous financial aid, making this private Christian education accessible to all. Schedule a tour today at WLAVikings.org.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are 2 reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
Winfield Homes is a locally owned, custom home building company of over 25 years that prides itself on great service, high quality, and providing the best building experience possible. Owners Jim Boudry and Jason Zellner are there for you every step of the way to ensure that your new home is built just the way you've dreamed it to be. With the same passion that they have for their clients' homes, Jim and Jason are proud supporters of and are personally involved in youth sports programs and are truly committed to their success. Winfield Homes wishes you all the best of luck this season.
Hi, this is Danny and Heather with AirTech Heating. At AirTech, our motto is honesty, integrity, and quality craftsmanship.
When it comes to your home, you want the person working on your equipment to be upfront and tell you what you need.
But also what you don't need. We deliver whatever it takes service to take care of you. Our technicians are NATE certified, meaning they are the most highly trained in the industry to be servicing your equipment.
If you're stuck with a broken furnace or air conditioner, call our team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742.
Muthig Industries in Fond du Lac would like to wish your local high school sports team best of luck this season. Muthig Industries is one of the area's top full-service manufacturers of precision metal stampings, laser cuttings, production machining and turning, tool and die manufacturing, and custom metal fabrication products. Muthig Industries is a third-generation family-owned company that started in 1965. To find out more, visit muthigindustries.com. Good luck to all area athletes from your team at Muthig Industries, 33 East Larson Drive, Fond du Lac.
Condex Corporation in Elmira is a proud manufacturer of cutting parts for the agriculture and lawn and turf industry. Condex is currently looking to add to their second and third shifts in various roles: assembler, machine operator, and CNC operator. See for yourself what it's like to work in a company that's focused on innovation and continuous improvement. Condex offers a great work environment, including a climate-controlled manufacturing facility. Condex Corporation, 1500 Technology Drive in Elmira. Apply online today at Condex.com.
Apply now to qualify for the SABRE Award, a $500 per year scholarship at Marian University. Be admitted by January 1st and receive a $2,000 scholarship towards your degree. The SABRE Award is granted in addition to other scholarships, awards, and discounts. 100% of Marian University students receive financial assistance. College is affordable. Apply now at marianuniversity.edu/apply.
Greg Zonefeld back with you at the Ron Einerson Fieldhouse at Neenah High School, and wow, what a game. The Fond du Lac Cardinals have survived, coming from behind for their 16th win in 20 outings, remaining atop the FBA at 12-2 with a 68-66 win here over the Neenah Rockets. Unbelievable. Looking for a loan with no hassle? We can help. Local bank, local lenders, your community, your local community bank, Fox Valley Savings Bank. Let's recap for you what happened in this one. Neenah led 32-27 at halftime. It was tied at 21 before Neenah, with a little run at the end of the half, aided by some free throws by Max Klesmet and a last-second shot that gave them a 32-27 lead at the intermission. The Rockets came out, opened up a 9-point lead on 2 occasions early in the second half. They led 49-40 at the 11:03 mark when Fond du Lac woke up. The Cardinals reeled off 13 consecutive points over the next 6 minutes, led by Jamari Dalton, who went off for a while there. The Cards moved ahead 53-52 and never lost that lead over the remaining 5:46 of the game. Neenah got within 1 on a couple occasions, but Fond du Lac going to the line, making free throw after free throw after free throw, clutch free throw shooting, Jamari Dalton fouled out with 30.2 seconds to go, and the Cardinals still managed to hang on. They took good care of the basketball and made enough clutch free throws down the bench. It was in the final 30 seconds, 2 free throws from Rocky Barfknecht, 2 free throws from Riker Johnson, and 3 out of 4 free throws from Colton Blank. But the play of the game came in the final seconds after Blank missed the free throw, and Cal Klesmet, the UWGB recruit, the top player for Neenah, came down court, made his way to the right wing to shoot the three-pointer to give him the win, and it was blocked by sophomore Eli Bratz. And that is when the horn went off, and that is when the Fond du Lac squad went sprinting off the court and into the locker room and off for the win. So if you had hoped to hear from some of the players, they're gone. They've run down, they're celebrating, and it's a big, big win for Fond du Lac. As we take a look at our recap our statistics unofficially, we'll start with Neenah, which drops to 11-8 and 8-5 in the FVA, and this ends any chance for Neenah to come back and win their 3rd consecutive FVA title. If they'd have won tonight, they would have pulled within 1 in the loss column of Fondy. It might have given them a shot, but they are now 4 back with 4 to play. So no real chance for, actually 3 back with 4 to play, and no realistic chance for Neenah to come back. They were led in scoring tonight as expected by Cal Klesmet, the UWGB recruit. Came in averaging 19.6, scored 19, but boy, the Fondy defense on him was tough tonight. He got only 4 baskets, 3 2-pointers and a 3. He did get to the line and made 10 of 11 free throws and had to have 7 or 8 assists. I don't count those, but countless numbers of layups and 3-pointers that were created by Klesmet off the dribble. 19 for Klesmet. Brady Corso finishes with 13. He made 5 field goals, 3 of them outside the arc. Sam Cuthard, 12 points, 4 field goals, 3 of them outside the arc, 1 of 1 at the line. After that, Elliott Swanson finished with 7, 3 baskets, 1 of them a 3. 6 points for Luke Jung off the bench, played really well. 4 points for Jackson Schloman, made 1 field goal, 2 of 2 free throws. Nolan Yuckham had 1 point off the bench. Charlie Wunderlich, a 3-pointer off the bench for Neenah's total of 66. Neenah with 21 baskets, 9 3-pointers. They made 14 of 16 free throws tonight, did Coach Lee Ramos' squad. As for the victorious Fondy Cardinals, another big win for Coach Nick Ford and his squad, and it was Jamari Dalton leading the way. He had 10 points in the first half, poured in 18 in the second. 8 baskets, 9 baskets. I'm going to do my math here again. 9 baskets. 2 of them were 3-pointers, 8 of 9 at the line. So he finishes with 28, did foul out with 30.2 to go. 10 points tonight for Colton Blank, 3 field goals, 4 of 5 free throws, including 3 big ones down the stretch. 10 points off the bench for Rocky Barfknecht. He really came to play tonight. 3 baskets, 1 a triple, 3 of 3 at the line. 8 points for Will Bratz and 4 baskets. He had a lot of that damage in the first half. 9 points for Stephen Schreider. 3 baskets, 1 of them a 3, 2 of 2 at the line. 2 points for Riker Johnson. Eli Zimmerman played but did not score tonight. And Eli Bratz had 1 basket, a 3-pointer, but also made, as we're going to talk a bit, and as we have already, the play of the game in the final seconds. Fond du Lac finishes 23 of 38 from the line tonight. That's 57%, 5 of 12 outside the arc. Neenah, 21 of 44 for 49%. They made 9 of 17 3-pointers. A lot of those open looks created by Klesmet. Turnovers, Fond du Lac with 10, but they had none over the final 7 minutes. Neenah finishes tonight with just 3 turnovers. So Fond du Lac comes to Neenah the last time they'll play in this storied rivalry here at Einerson Fieldhouse, and comes away with the victory. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout, come back with more on our Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show. Our final once again, Fondy 68, Neenah 66.
Condex Corporation in Lomira is a proud manufacturer of cutting parts for the agriculture and lawn and turf industry. Condex is currently looking to add to their 2nd and 3rd shifts in various roles: assembler, machine operator, and CNC operator. See for yourself what it's like to work in a company that's focused on innovation and continuous improvement. Condex offers a great work environment, including a climate-controlled manufacturing facility. Condex Corporation, 1500 Technology Drive in Lomira. Apply online today at Condex.com.
Apply now to qualify for the SABRE Award, a $500 per year scholarship at Marian University. Be admitted by January 1st and receive a $2,000 scholarship towards your degree. The SABRE Award is granted in addition to other scholarships, awards, and discounts. 100% of Marian University students receive financial assistance. College is affordable. Apply now at marianuniversity.edu/apply.
The greatest gift a parent can give their children is hope for a better tomorrow. We offer that Christian hope at Winnebago Lutheran Academy. WLA is a premier Christian high school open to the Fond du Lac, Oshkosh, and surrounding communities. We participate in the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program and offer generous financial aid, making this private Christian education accessible to all. Schedule a tour today at WLAVikings.org.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
Greg Zonefeld back with you on the Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show, where tonight the Fondy Cardinals maintain their lead in the FVA with a 68-66 win over the Neenah Rockets. Time now for our BCI Burke play of the game, and no doubt about this one, our BCI Burke play of the game is the last play of the game, and that was the blocked three-point attempt of Cal Klesmet. It was blocked by 6'2 sophomore Eli Bratz. Klesmet looking to be the hero tonight. And Klesmet said, no way, blocked the shot cleanly. And Fond du Lac walks away with the win, 68-66. Next up, our Marian University player of the game. Marian University has many different programs to choose from. Log on to marianuniversity.edu to get started today. Our player of the game tonight is Jamari Dalton of Fondy. The Fondy Cardinal senior scored 28 points, 8 of 9 at the free throw line before fouling out. He scored 10 in the first half and 18 in the second. Carried Fond du Lac through that big 13-point run that they made to erase a Neenah lead, take the lead, and then control the remainder of the game. So our player of the game is Jamari Dalton. Next up, our Air Tech presents our next game broadcast. And for Fondy Cardinal basketball, our next game broadcast is going to come your way next week, Friday, from Oshkosh North, as the Cardinals look to knock off one more team that's in the way of them winning the FVA title at Oshkosh North. A murderer's row here on these 2 Fridays. They've knocked out one of them on the road. The next one is to beat Oshkosh North, which will go a long way toward putting the Cardinals in position to win the FVA title. That comes your way next week, Friday night. So we're going to wrap it up here from Ron Einerson Fieldhouse. The last time the Fondy Cardinals are going to play here. They played many battles here since the early 70s when this place was built. The Rockets will move to a brand new palace just north of here as they build a new school, new gym. I'm sure a lot of Fondy fans watching tonight have lots of memories of battles between these two teams, and the last battle was a good one. But it's the Fond du Lac Cardinals who escaped tonight with a 68-66 victory here in Neenah. For our cameraman Jimmy and for Colby pushing all the buttons, this is Greg Zonefeld bidding you good night. Thanks for watching along with us tonight. We're once again your final score, Fond du Lac 68, Neenah 66. Have a great night.
Broadcast is sponsored by the following local partners:
Capelli Brothers and Dietrich, Edward Jones, Integrity Saw and Tool, Bauer Chiropractic,
Fondy Family Dental, Baker Cheese, Right Way Home Improvement,
Quest Interiors, Addison Jones Real Estate, Holiday Automotive,
Taco Bell, Bristol Morgan Bank, Coal Oil and Propane,
Pioneer Pit Stop, the Spectrum Call Center, Pizza Ranch, Everson and Gibbs, attorneys at law.
National Exchange Bank and Trust, LK Interior Systems, Silica for your home.
Radom and Stone Landscape, Bob's Pizza.
AirTech, Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Musa Sheet Metal.
Scotty's Auto Works, St. Mary Springs Academy, Canberra Casino.
Fond du Lac Credit Union, Marchant, Schmidt, New Medical Center.
Condex Corporation, Fox Valley Savings Bank, BCI Burke, Marion University, Muthig Industries, Dufresne Moving and Storage, Winfield Custom Homes.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at RadioPlusInfo.com.